Let's do this. I turn it on. I crank it up. I show you all what I'm made of. I get loud. I wear it out. I bring the roof in this house down. What's going on? God damn it. We not singing Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana. How is it going? God damn it. What is going on? We here for the XFL Championship. Yeah. Are you ready for some football? Yeah. I said yeah. God damn it. We are in the building. What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen. God damn it, I done cut the goddamn camera off. No, it's back. Am I back? Can y'all see me? Somebody put a 1 in the chat if you can see me. Put a 2 in the chat if you can't. I disappeared. Oh no, I'm back now. I'm back now. It went black and then it came right back. It sounds like a Kardashian love story. Not. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again, live from the Alamo Dome for your 2023 XFL Championship game as the losing record Arlington Renegades, finishing 5-6 through 11 weeks of football, take on the number 1 team all season long, DC Defenders, for the right to call themselves the first XFL champion in 22 years. Oh, it's going to be beautiful, goddammit. It's fixing to be beautiful. All right. First, all right, you guys can see me. You guys can hear me. Magnificent. Is the goddamn purge horn still going? I'm going to be sick if it is. Oh, no, it's not. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. How is it going? Oh, Gray done said, Chiseled, should I work out again? I worked out this morning. I want to hit legs. So go hit legs. Ain't nothing wrong with the 2 a day as long as you getting your rest and you ain't super overexerting yourself. I got nothing with you pushing your limits. Just make sure you ain't hitting no doggone 2 a day incredibly hard to where you pushing to failure twice per day, because at that point, you're going to start to tear a muscle. But there's nothing wrong with doing a 2 a day if you still got the energy. Just make sure you get a good amount of sleep. Don't mess around and hit a 2 a day, then you only doing 4 hours of sleep. That's crazy. You're going to have a bad time. David Box in the building said, cheers, DC got this. Oh, and by the way, David, I was waiting on you because I have my, oh, Jesus Christ. Somebody got hurt on the first play from scrimmage. Good Lord, man, it's a championship game. I shouldn't have wore this hoodie. It's hot as shit right now. But my heavens, I figured because it's sleeveless, no Randy Orton, I would be in the clear. But I'm starting feeling hot. Cedric in the building, what's going on? Braylon in the house said, how's my Steelers schedule looking right now? I'm loving the way that it looks. I plan to most likely go to Pittsburgh and Baltimore, but it depends on what's transpiring there. But nevertheless, I anticipate, going to, I want to say at least one game. Oh, the Renegades on the move. They moved the chains. First down for Arlington. MDJ Pafavon said, thoughts on Roman going after the tag team championship. What do I think will happen? Tell you the truth, funny enough, every member, prominent member that is, of the Anoa'i family have all been tag team champion at least once. I found out that statistic today on Twitter. Now, the only downside was I didn't go through everything to fact check it, but off the top of my head, Yokozuna, yes. Afasika, obviously. Rikishi, yes. Tonga Kid, I cannot recall. Somebody let me know. The Usos, obviously. The Rock, without question. Umaga, I don't remember if Umaga was a tag champion. Because I didn't have cable at the time of his heyday on Raw, but somebody let me know. But for the most part, they had said the vast majority of the family, let me not switch it to the vast majority of the family, but they had said every member of the family who had wrestled, the prominent members who actually had legitimate spots, not just one, showcase here or whatever the case may be. Umaga wasn't, right? Fair enough. So somebody's held, they've held the gold for the most part. So whatever the case may be, the vast majority of the family, at least those who had been prominent, have held the gold. So there is that. 3-minute warning was tag team champions, right? Yeah, 3-minute warning was a tag team champion, right? When it was Rosie and, what the hell would they call the other? It was Rosie and I forget what the other one was. They're already now in Defender territory and they're on the move. The Renegades are now inside the 40. Hello. Umaga was only IC champion. So when he was Rosie and Jamal, Rosie and Jamal were tag team champions at one point. Were they in 2003? So there is that. Oh, but my thoughts to answer the question. Jamal was his name. Well, there it is. So, yeah, MDJ, to answer your question, what do I think will happen? I'm not going to lie to you. I think you can have Roman and Solo win. I don't think that diminishes what Owens and I don't think that diminishes what Owens and Zayn did at WrestleMania. And in fact, because the end of the bloodline requires them breaking. Oh my God, he fumbled the football, but he picked it back up. But because the end of the bloodline requires them losing the titles. Oh, my shirt size medium. Because it requires them breaking up. Roman and Solo winning the titles and then the Usos costing them the championship at one point down the line just makes sense. So since that's the case, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm cheering on Roman to get them titles. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Roman has maybe 18 months to 24 months left in wrestling period before he goes to Hollywood. And I think this is the best swan song. You're the ultimate champion. You finally get beat. You battle all of your family members on your way out of the business, and then you're done. And because you can prolong the situation, how proud are you of DJ Swearinger, man? Man was catching picks for the football team, Commanders, Redskins. And here he is balling in an XFL Championship game. I'm happy for that, brother. But I think that's the ultimate swan song for Roman. Ms. GSU said only a medium cap. Well, you know, it's funny. I was a large for some time, but I like the medium. Summer coming up, man. Summer coming up. I want the bicep, tricep popping out of the goddamn arms. Oh, wow. Wide open over the middle, all the way into the end zone for the score, and the Renegades take the lead against the DC Defenders. Oh, they celebrating. They celebrate. Luis Perez still on fire. We got a touchdown! 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 It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown for the goddamn DC, or I should say against the DC Defenders who did not defend on the drive, leading to the Renegades striking blood first. Hazard Patuan said Umaga was a tag champ in All Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, well, that don't count. We talk about WWE only. Now, granted, in the grand scheme of things, it matters. Oh, but little piece of trivia. Did you guys know that Umaga died on the same day that the Usos signed their contract for FCW? Ain't that crazy? It's like his last, breath was dedicated to making sure that his nephews finally, took the plunge and made it happen. Why did I say take the plunge? Like it was they going down a rabbit hole like it's not the family business. But there is that. But David, yes, I have a special shipment from Guatemala because my primary quarter appointment went and made a trip and brought me back a gift. When you lay down the pipe good, they bring you back stuff for you. But whatever the case may be, I got myself some Guatemalan rum, colonial, and all kinds of other Spanish words that I cannot pronounce nor read because although I did pass Spanish, I cheated my way through the class because I figured, well, what do I need to know Spanish for? Now that I'm older, I should have goddamn paid attention. But nevertheless, I got myself some rum reserva especial. I'm doing Duolingo for Asian Creole. I ain't doing no Duolingo for Spanish, but we're not talking about that right now. One way or another, Sierra said rum is not for you. Tell you the truth, rum not really for me either. I'm a whiskey drinker. I like tequila too. Rum has never really been too big, but I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Only rum that I drink is that Haitian Babaku. But we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. I don't like taking shots to actually taste, adult beverages because I feel as if you can't really savor the drink. You take a shot. So this is gonna be our drink for the day. I probably did too much, but that's fixing to be our drink for the day. I'm going to enjoy this here. So cheers to you. Smooth. It's not bad rum. Not bad rum. I like it. Not bad rum. Good stuff. I said it's good rum. Yeah. Gray said Colonial. Chisel's about to get drunk and throw tea into the sea. I don't know about all that, but I do have some tea here. At halftime, I'm fixing to go heat up some tea. Funny that you say that. I got some tea here because Lord knows I got to sleep, bro. I am exhausted. I've been running, staying consistent with the running. The other day, I had set a new PR for the 3K. Where's my phone? I set a new PR for the my 3K. Because remember, the first time that I ran a 3K was a few months back, and it was fucking 24 minutes. And I had never ran since really, I was playing football a decade ago. I'd run sparingly on the treadmill or do the Stairmaster, but I never really ran, to run. So I said, let me see how, far I can push my body. And lo and behold, I set a new PR. Jesus Christ, where's the time? Why can't I find it? Oh, this is disappointing. I don't want to just keep talking until I find. You know what? Let me just go to the app. But I set a new PR to where I'm just on the cuff of making it to being intermediate and no longer in the novice area. There we go. Nope, that's not it. God damn it. Is this it? That's not it. I'm just going. I'm just going to have to find this son of a bitch. This is pissing me off. I can't seem to find it. God damn it. Well, whatever the case may be, I was able to get to 23. What was it? 23 minutes and 23 minutes, and it was 40 some seconds. Jesus Christ, wait. There ain't no way. You can't lose a photo that's already here. This is ridiculous. God damn it. Oh, yes, there it is. I found it. Oh, charge is wrapped around my foot. But yeah, here's the time here. So, ran the 3 mile. And it was actually 23:34. When I had clicked the stop button is when I got to the point 1. So it's 22:34 was the actual time. Because they had the where is it? They had the time of the splits. So of the splits, when you add everything up, it comes up to 17 30. I said 17. It comes out to 22:34, and when you compare that with the age frame, for those of you who don't know, me being 28, when you compare that with the age frame of being 28, I am slightly, at the intermediate. I just got a little bit of work to do to get to the intermediate. I got to shave off 3 more seconds. So I'm almost at the goddamn intermediate area. Oh, DC is lost the goddamn ball on 3rd down. This man couldn't corral the pass, and it's incomplete. Come on now. So working my way towards breaking 22. I would like to, be in that particular area. For a guy who hasn't started running, here we are. So I'm glad about that. Making progress. Peyton, put 5 on and say, how much for you to go live just one random baseball game this season? I want to see if you can do it. See if I can go live during I mean, I can. Now, if you want me to legitimately go live and call the game as it's happening, I don't know. But I don't see why not. Random day during the summer, why not? I'm going to actually start streaming a bit more during the summer as well, so it's not just predicated on watching games. But the only reason why I primarily go live during the games, I figured if you're watching the game at your house anyway, and I'm going to watch the game at my house anyway, why not watch it at the same time? But we could always go live and just kick it. It's not a problem. So, yeah, definitely we could do that much. I don't think you would necessarily have to pay me, but feel free to donate if you like. But, I don't think it's something that's necessary to come out of your pocket for. Alan, 15 months as a member. Spent today with your dad at Monster Jam. Oh, how was it? I've been to one Monster Jam in my life. I went to Boston with Brown. I should probably call Brown of the Black and Brown films Brown Adonis. But, yeah, I went to Monster Jam in Boston, in Gillette. Used to be the best that a man can get stadium back in 2019. Very, very cool experience. Gravedigger was doing all kinds of flips in his green goddamn truck. That was pretty cool. Did we call it trucks? I think, yeah, monster truck. Ted Wilson Said, been a long time, Daddy. Chiseled, keep it up. Sir, we're watching the championship game. You talking about keep it up, Daddy. What's happening right now? Man is begging for Viagra. Huge first down run. It appears that the Renegades just want it more right now. Jeremiah Pafavon said, now that he's retired for good, am I going to do a career retrospective on Tom Brady like I did Mike Tyson? Probably not, because Brady's bulk of his career, I think, has undisputedly been seen by everybody who watches sports at this stage in their life, period. And because the story had been told so much, I wouldn't talk about Brady until it's like an extra. Give it like, I really want to say 10 years down the line when people start making it seem like Son ain't as great as he was before. Because he's just retired, so it's like it's fresh in everybody's mind. Tyson's prime was in the late 80s, 90s. So although you consider when I did it in like the pandemic or something like that, it's some 15 years since past. So it's not like people done forgot. But people knew of the legacy, but I don't think people really saw how he was knocking motherfuckers out. So I think with Brady, you could always hold it off for a little bit. Jordan has The Last Dance, yes. And even, funny enough, even with The Last Dance, I think I talked about it. Oh, wow, DC with a great deflection. Hopefully somebody was able to recover on that and get a pick, but that's not what happened. I really got to go and change this doggone shirt. I got to give me some dry fit or something. Put on a tank top because this is ridiculous. This is hot as shit right now. I'm sweating like a motherfucker up here. Kidding me? What do they like to say? Sweating like a hoe in church or some shit like that? Like a slut by the altar? It's getting ridiculous right now. Broken Brother Ball for 5 on it said, I'm joining you as a hater of the Bronx. You know what I want, shit. You ain't got to join me as a hater of the Bronx. I already know we stand together, hating the Bronx together. I'm sorry, Peyton, but we got to do it one more time. Fuck the Bronx. I said fuck the Bronx. 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 I said fuck the Bronx. Fuck the Bronx. We don't fuck with the Bronx. To the Bronx, I said suck every my dick. Nobody fuck with the goddamn Bronx. It's ridiculous. Screw them. What's wrong with my echo? Something's wrong. Right. But whatever the case may be. So, man, pausing for sound effects, but ain't no sound effect. Ain't that crazy? I don't know what happened. Why is it? What happened? What happened to the goddamn sound effect? Oh, it's sparingly. I think something happened to it. The Bronx. Yeah, something's wrong with it. The mixer might be reaching its crescendo. But whatever the case may be. There is that. Peyton said, call me Kaepernick. I'm protesting the stream. Don't do that. Jesus Christ. Fam, Arlington might win the championship and finish the year at 500. Ain't that crazy? That's wild. Chris said, heartbroken for your Knicks. Praying for the Heat's downfall. I hope all their players get ice packets. Or you hope all their players get ice packets that are melted? Oh, that's fucked up. They're low. No. Like, legitimately, it's high. I don't know what happened. I think something's going on with the mixer. I got to get that fixed up. Because channel 1 and 2 both shorted as of late. So now channel 3 having a little bit of an episode. And I have up until 12 channels. So I have a good period of time. Maybe I'll make it past the season. But there is that. NFL News said, hey, Chiseled, you had your first football practice and you caught a pass in double coverage. Oh, hello. NFL News catching passes in double coverage. You love to see it. All right. Claps in the chat for NFL News. First football practice. He mentioned it, I believe, last week. And look at you, catching passes in double coverage. But listen, let me tell you something right now. Do not rest on your laurels. Like I said before, keep working. It's no problem with smiling. No problem with feeling good about yourself. But let me tell you something right now. Make sure you can bet on the XFL, but it's not on Underdog. But I believe maybe FanDuel or maybe DraftKings or something of that nature. But I know it's not on Underdog. But don't rest in your laurels. Keep working, because that's the kind of stuff that'll get you higher up on the depth chart where you mess around and start. That's what you want to do. Great job, brother. Great job. Raven said USFL, XFL merger, more teams, more divisions, and competitive postseason. I actually would not be opposed to that. I don't think there should be 2 spring leagues. I think they should work together. Now, granted, here's the thing, right? Some people would say, but now one entire league's roster would essentially be cut. Because consider, if you have 53-man rosters on each of the 8 teams, right, in both leagues, essentially, you would now eliminate the entire roster of an entire league if both, players from both organizations now come together, right? I say even better, because you weed out the shit. There's some guys who are on this squad on either of these championship teams that ain't good enough to make it if both fucking leagues were together. Oh, I done turned black again. What happened? Why did I turn black again? I'm back now. But with that being the case, I think they should merge. I think they should merge. I have no issues with that. I like that. Yeah, it freaking moved. I think when I moved my my audio, my Zoom recorder that I use for my audio, and it hit the cam link cord, so it messed around and disconnected. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching and you guys didn't know, per last video that I posted with the midget little person fighting, I woke up feeling generous on Thursday morning, and I decided, given the not having a fourth giveaway, I figured why not? NBA Finals is mere weeks away, so there should be something that I can give to the people. So what ended up happening was I went to Amazon, and lo and behold, they had some things in stock. So we got another Xbox X. Mind you, I have never held an Xbox X controller. I don't know if it's the same as the Xbox One. I actually don't even think I've held an Xbox One controller. Never played one, never turned one on, nothing, right? Another Xbox X that I'm giving away here, and I think this one actually has 2 games, Forza 5, Horizon 5, or some shit like that. So Xbox X. PS5. So if you guys didn't know, Xbox X, PS5. And all you have to do is follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. That's it. Legitimately it. You ain't got to download no apps. You ain't got to follow me on no apps. Just subscribe to the channel, and you have a chance to win. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make a no burner account. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram. That's legitimately it. That's it. And remember, we've done, I think it should be in the description as well. Oh, good Lord. The Renegades are still moving down the field. Where we had the 3 other giveaways. Yes. The other 3 giveaways, the 10K follower on Hot Mic, NBA Finals 2 years ago, and then also Christmas giveaway as well. All 3 of the giveaway with all 6 winners. Every single link to those giveaways are in the description. Too many YouTubers, too many content creators mess around and do giveaways, and when they choose the winner, they'll just say, hey, this person won, but they don't actually disclose the process of the individual winning or them shipping the product and sending it. I have everything there, and legitimately, you do nothing but enter. That's it. I cover the shipping. This ain't one of those, man, you can get a free watch. All you got to do is pay for the shipping, and the shipping is $700. No. Legitimately, I choose the winner at random. I put all the names in the goddamn wheel of names. Somebody gets selected, and boom. You send me the email with your address, your name. I ship it over to you. All I ask is that you just record yourself opening it so I can put it together for the video, and now you got yourself a new, console. So I have both on hand. And then we're going to get that shipped over to our winners. So there is that. Hazard said, so Hot Mic is dead? Yes. God Obito said, give away that thick booty and you'll follow. Sir, wait a minute. What do you mean? Son said, give away booty. Kind of OnlyFans stream you think this is, sir? Get it together. But yeah, and if you're already subscribed, and follow me on Instagram, you're entered. Because essentially, it would be one or the other. I think your chances increase if you have both. Because I probably should have said in the video, I'm going to go and record another. It's like either you're a subscriber on YouTube or you're a follower on Instagram. I'm just going to choose from the pool of both. But if you follow and subscribe on both, then you have 2 entries into said giveaway. Because it's legitimately just going to put all of the names together and then bam, see what happens. But I'll have an Instagram pool, so I'll know this is a name from Instagram. And then I have a subscriber pool from YouTube, and I'll know this is the YouTube one. So there is that. And then ultimately, the only downside is Instagram's winner will be a little bit easier because I can shoot you a DM, and then the DM will be there. But then YouTube, there's no direct messaging. So essentially, what I would have to do is once I get the winner, I'll have to either, if they have a community post that's enabled, I'll have to respond there, or I'll have to go in the comment section and find you. But it's not too difficult to find it through the Creator Studio, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The only downside would be if it randomizes and selects a motherfucker whose channel isn't even active. Now, you got X amount of days to respond, and then if nobody responds, then bam, next person wins. So that's how we do it. Braylon said, you already follow me on Instagram. Magnificent. You ain't got to unfollow and refollow. It's not that, it ain't that deep. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Legitimately, I woke up on Thursday. I said, yo, I haven't done a giveaway in a while. Fuck it, we doing a giveaway. And then bam. That was just, all right, cool. They available? Say less. I bought them, and then here we are. Let's just give it away. I try to make things as simple as possible. I don't want y'all to do no goddamn work. All you got to do is click 2 buttons. Subscribe, follow, that's it. So there is that. Mr. GH2 said we don't need another alliance. Yeah, we don't need that. How many of my former winners are here? I know Peyton won a PS5, and I was so goddamn disappointed that it was a goddamn Bronx. You talk about the off chance. I think we've had about, even when we were giving away money every single stream, we had about maybe, I want to say a total of 7 or 8 people who ended up missing out on their blessing. Elias missed out on both the PS5 and the Xbox X. Like, you talk about a randomizer. Remember, we had the reel of names, and we did it live. We did it live. Randomized it. Bam. Who's going to win? Elias. Elias is the winner. Where's Elias? He ain't here. We're going to do it again. Who's the winner? Elias. Wait a minute. I think it's rigged. He lost twice. Next person ended up getting it. And then Son pulled up. Like, I think it was like 2 streams later. Like, yo, what's going on, man? Who won the giveaway? You! We did it live. I try to keep things as transparent as possible, bro. Son was sick. That joint was hilarious, man. How you win twice and you're not here to claim your prize. Like, imagine you win a house. But you ain't there to claim your prize, so somebody else get it. I don't try to have nothing on the back end to where it's like, oh, wait, you win, but did you really win? Nah. That joint was wild, bruh. Hilarious. Broken Brother Ball for 5 said, all this mess got to be some Bronx voodoo courtesy of Peyton. Maybe he's the one that keeps letting Nancy get into your compound. Perhaps it is Peyton. Although he's been a subscriber for some time. Oh, by the way, Peyton, if by any chance that you happen to know the individuals at the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, I'd like to do another appearance. I should probably just reach out on Twitter, but I know for a fact I'm probably going to end up forgetting by the end of the stream. But I want to show up on that podcast again. They seem like they have a lot of fun, man. Those are cool guys. Oh, Renegades, touchdown again. Touchdown again. Bryant takes it into the end zone, and it's a 2-possession lead for Arlington. And they dancing on DC's grave. Oh, they got laundry on the field, but I think it's after the score. Dakari on gifted memberships. A gift. There's laundry on the field. Stingray said Elias hit the daily double of the L's. Ain't that the truth? Dwayne put 2 on, said we need the police expeditiously. You ain't wrong about that. Joshua put 20 on it. Said, yo. Mr. Chiseled Adonis. It's been a minute since I dropped in on one of your live commentaries, but is it the championship of the XFL in your hometown of San Antonio at the Alamo Dome? Just sad my Brahmas didn't make the ship. Indeed, it is unfortunately that the Brahmas did not quite make it. Oh, wow. They called holding on the wide receiver. What was he doing with his hands? Absolute tomfoolery. It was nothing but a Genletsa! Genletsa! The touchdown is coming back. The touchdown is coming back. Mr. J2 said USPS is to the shadow realm. Book it. Oh, they done fucked up. Oh, so with the letter, they sent you like a return notice or some shit like that? They playing games. Chevron Patuan said, your NFL awards release date. Well, goal is to do it this week. I know it's been pushed back time and time again. Goal is to get it done this week. The way I'm going to do it is I don't get the goddamn thing done. I'm going to start cutting myself. So if I can't get it done by the end of this week, I'm going to bleed out on a Thursday evening. So we'll go with that, because now I'm starting to, I can't look myself in the mirror. The fact that it hasn't come out, my initial goddamn goal was to have it done by the end of February, and here we are in fucking May. It doesn't matter if I have a bunch of other stuff that I have to take care of. That's a fucking priority. So my entire goddamn week is going to be allocated towards getting that shit done, because I'm tired of having to wait this doggone long. Touchdown Arlington, back in the end zone anyway. They scored anyway. Tyler back in the end zone for the score, and it's indeed a 2-score lead, and DC is flustered for a squad that's only lost twice during this year, and their one loss came to the winless Orlando Guardians that had finally got themselves the W. So for all intents and purposes, DC has controlled their entire destiny the whole doggone year, and through the first 15 minutes of this game, they've done absolutely nothing. Ant White in the building. What's going on? Mr. GH2 said, not yet. It's a save the date for your wedding. One of your other guests just got it, and we live in the same state. I sent them out a month ago, tired of holding that in. Oh, well, yeah, I had a feeling that it was a save the date. Is it this year? Well, when I get the notice, I'll see it. But hopefully, I don't have no doggone engagements already preset. So as long as that's not the case, then we straight. I'm going to make sure that first thing, I'm going to put it inside the mail. So I'll definitely pull up for that, man. It's going to be very, very fun. I have another wedding that I'm going to. One of my subscribers who's actually been a subscriber for a very long time. Shout out to Jay Troy. He, good Lord, I think probably a little bit after Peyton came out. I think Peyton showed up in like 2016, but then Jay Troy was definitely in like 2017. I think it was the same video with the MMA. I said MMA with the fucking MTA particular video. He's getting married in August. I'm pulling up to his wedding as well. So there's that. Oh, and you're in September. Okay, September. I don't believe I have any engagement September. At least anything that is preset. September the 23rd. That is a Saturday. Oh, that's right after the unchiseled Adonis' birthday. Say less. You mark it down right now. Say less. I'll mark it down right now. And 2 for your mistakes. Oh, wait a minute. It's the patriarchal seed providing Adonis giving me a call. Yo, did y'all see Janelle Monáe with her titties out on Twitter? Shit had me like, man.
God damn. It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. What you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
Man.
God damn. It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. What you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
All right, yeah, I'll call you at halftime. I'll call you back at halftime, so probably about like 30 minutes.
No, it's no problem.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Patriarchal seed providing Adonis. But yes. Who that for life, Chris? It's here. You've been thirsting more than money heavy in TM. Oh, I see what you did there. Watch a video, bro. Got yes, indeed. He's not even asking to say hello if you want to say hello anymore. Yeah, because I could already hear my dad. He sounded tired on the phone. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you to say hello to the people because he's been denying y'all greatness for the longest period of time. Remember when I used to tell my dad, hey, say hello. He's like, hello. Now son don't even want to say hello no more. Son gave me tight. So there is that. Pumpkin and Duncan, what's going on over here? Kiara said he's not going to acknowledge us now. Yeah, man, my pop's a hater. Son retired, and now he too good to say hello to the townspeople. What's wrong with him? XL was saying you swear you was getting ready to ask for a video on the XFL. Hope you're having an excellent weekend. Oh, of course, I'm having a good weekend thus far. And I've been doing the XFL season, so there's that. But championship game commentary most likely tomorrow because it's the last game, so I'll knock that one out immediately. DHB said, did I see the Channing Crowder interview? You mean the Pivot episode with The Rock? Yes. Did I watch the episode of the Pivot with the remainder of the XFL Championship? Legitimately, I'm only 4 minutes in, and I was listening to that, on my way. But I did not get a chance to, see that particular episode. Who the hell is this? This Demario Davis? God damn. That brother clean. But, yeah. So is that. Black Freakazoid said, Heat Lakers 2020 NBA Finals rematch. I do not trust either Philadelphia or Boston. I don't trust either of them either, and I believe that Miami can definitely get the W because Boston has played below their potential all playoffs long. And Philadelphia, for all intents and purposes, James Harden's inability to be aggressive game in and game out is what's slowing them down. Embiid is going to be Embiid. Tobias Harris has completely underperformed, but it's on James Harden. If James Harden comes out with the, thought process of saying, yo, I'm getting 25 and 11 or I'm getting 30 and 11, Philly should be able to go to the finals. But if he keeps doing this whole, I'm going to try to see how much assist I can get and bypass scoring the basketball, Philly's going to have a bad time. And then for Boston, of course, I believe as long as Miami can keep it close, I have nothing but confidence in my Heat. So I'm rolling with Miami all the way. And I've said time and time again, as it pertains to the Western Conference, I have nothing against the Lakers or anything like that. I would prefer a rematch against them. Denver, Jokic is probably playing as the second best player in the playoffs, only behind Jimmy Butler. And Booker was having a hell of a performance as well throughout the postseason. But I think Denver, as it pertains to playing against my Heat, would be a bit more difficult to deal with than L.A. But L.A., if AD plays as AD can play, they're a legitimate threat to go all the way. I think of every squad that remains in the playoffs, the Lakers are probably the scariest of them all because Denver is absolutely deep, without question. They are absolutely deep. Their depth is ridiculous. But the Lakers have a LeBron James. Even though the fact that he's 38 years old, all it takes is for him to say, yeah, I'm going to take over. And then who the fuck can stop him? So that's the only thing. But whatever the case may be, we shall see. I'm rolling with Miami all the way. And all I know is I'm going to a conference final game, depending on my schedule, of course. But they make it to the NBA Finals. I'm at all three Miami Heat games. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm there for all three. I don't know where I'm going to get the money. I got to rob Peter to pay Paul, but I'm fixing to be there. Huge first down for the goddamn defenders, and now they on the move. They trailing by 14. Second quarter just started. Anything can happen. It's not any given Sunday per se in basketball, but when you get this deep into the playoffs, legitimately, you're in a situation where everybody is a threat. You can't just fluke your way to a conference final. So there is that. But I say, go Heat, bitch, as The Rock would say. Oh, there's a play action. Oh, beautiful pass. Break a tackle. Get yourself a first down. DC on the move. They making it easy, but here's the thing. DC got a score, and then they need their defense to get a stop because their defense has not got a single stop. Elijah, for 5 said, with the current NBA playoff picture, how much more respect do I give to the bubble? Tired of people calling it a fluke. The people who call it a fluke don't know basketball. Oh, my God. This man threw the ball towards the end zone. I guess there was a miscommunication, but nearly threw an interception. Come on now, Tamu. Here's the thing. The people who are calling the bubble a fluke don't know basketball. You talk about the purest form of basketball, no distractions, no outside noise, just hooping. Legitimately, it was beautiful to watch. Every single game was an absolute masterclass of basketball. You ever walked into like a rec center or you walked into like whatever fucking indoor gym it may be, and you see motherfuckers who know how to play basketball playing basketball? It's a beautiful sight to see. You talk about fundamentals was on point in the bubble. The pace of the game on point. The legitimacy of the calls on point to a certain degree. It was magnificent to watch. People think, oh, because they hated the fact that, you know, of course you have your LeBron haters. So, Mickey, it's a Mickey Mouse ring or whatever the case may be. Nah, bruh. And don't get me wrong. Had the bubble not happened and it was something that happened immediately during the pandemic, Lakers probably wouldn't have made it because they weren't healthy. But here's the thing. They got the same time off that every other team got time off. So despite the fact that it was at the behest of my Miami Heat, I think it's utterly retarded to sit over there and be like, well, this team benefited more than that because they were able to get healthy. But guess what? Everybody else was able to get healthy as well. So it's foolish to sit over there and make it seem like you're going to discredit. They played a tournament. So if a different squad won, are we going to sit over there and say the ring don't count? You got to put an asterisk? What about the shortened season in 2012? Are we going to put an asterisk next to that Miami championship? What about the shortened season in 99? They're going to put an asterisk next to the Tim Duncan and the Spurs championship? It's foolish. A ring is a ring. You won the goddamn tournament, period. Both teams played for 48 minutes plus. Both teams played for 48 minutes. Stop hating. That's all I got to say about that. It's foolish. Come on now. It's foolish. Let the Portland Trailblazers had won. Yeah, Damian Lillard, that ring don't count. It's a Mickey Mouse ring. What? You out of your mind? Let's say Phoenix had won. Devin Booker, that shit don't count. You had that harlot from OnlyFans suck off the entire team in the bubble. That ring doesn't count. Okay. You go tell somebody who done made it to the finish when everybody else was competing to get to that same stage that it don't count. All right, what's the purpose of competing then? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Mr. GH2 said, does the 2020 World Series fall into the same category, 60-game season, bubble post? I don't think so. I think, if anything, the only thing that would get compared to it is probably, what was it, the Astros championship? What was that, 2017, where they had cheated? To where you sit over there like, yo, come on now. That's probably one of the most controversial type of situations. So there's that. But, you know, Fee, Pafavon said, no hoodie because you look like Mortal Kombat character. Love you. Hey, I appreciate you. This sleeveless, I remember when I was trying to see if I could get like sleeveless hoodies to sell to the people. I was struggling to find where I could, you know, get them. So I'm trying to get that situated as well. And I'm going to tell you something about this clothing business, man, because people have been asking me about restock with the goddamn merchandise for the long fam. I had no clue how much fucking work this shit was, and the delays of when things happen and they're out of your power. So you're just sitting over here with your hands, you're just holding your hands like, all right, I guess I just got to wait, and there ain't nothing you can do. You already paid the money. You can't get no refund, so you just got to wait for other motherfuckers to deliver. And they're like, oh, well, we got a problem with the shipping. We got a problem with the printing. We got a problem. And you just, all right, well, I guess I just got to be patient. Oh, wow, pass ricocheted and intercepted in the end zone, but there's laundry on the field. Nothing is going right for the for the goddamn defenders. Oh, no. Is it an offensive penalty? Wait a minute. Another, yo. What's the call? It's on offense. It's an interception. Oh, my word. DC is having a rough time right now. Arlington is cooking. And if I'm not mistaken, Arlington was an underdog by like 8.5 points. This is incredible. Braylon put 2 on, said, tell that to Skip Bayless. Shit, if I ever seen Skip, I'd tell him. That is incredible. What the hell is DC doing? They're having a rough set right now. Ineligible receiver, good Lord. Ineligible receiver downfield, ends up still. What was Tamu looking at? That's what's crazy. Because if you take a look at the replay, the defender was dropping right into the zone. Tamu looked over him or just never saw him, which is incredible. He's standing right there. That is incredible. Whoa, wait a minute. Meat Boy Dog Food said Rico Strong or Mandingo. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I know what a Mandingo is slang for. So, sir, what is going on here? I don't even want to Google what the hell that means. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure that's what you into, but we're not talking about that right now. Mr. GH2 said, had he put some air under that, that's a TD. Moreover, had he thrown it to where the receiver would have been, that's a TD as well. Aim it towards the sideline, make him run to go get it. That's a touchdown. Even if that's a flag, you get another down. You don't throw a line drive in the end zone with a defender trailing. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. Come on, man. Doug or Doug said your favorite teams are just not allowed to win rings, apparently. Well, that'll happen. Julio said there's 300 people in here. Can we rob a bank for tickets to the Heat game? What are they going to do? Well, here's the thing. They would ID us because here's the thing. Like we all, I'm pretty sure everybody has envisioned their version of the perfect crime and how you would get away with it. If you haven't, well, congratulations to you. But it's like, well, I would wear this. I would make sure that I've got these gloves on. I got this hairnet on, this particular face mask to where it leaves no DNA. I would have to take this particular route, this sort of getaway car. I would have to make sure I don't have any contacts with this in particular to make sure that there's no paper trail to me. I would have a burner phone that I purchased at this particular location so they would have no connection or whatever. The reality of the situation is, if you've got a 30-man team to try to get this job done, somebody going to mess around and fuck up. If all 30 of us had messed around and 300 of us had messed around and said, yo, we fixing to rob a bank, I promise you, we all going to get picked up. Because all it takes is one person to mess around and get caught up, they squealing. They're going to pull up a photo, be like, yo, this is your parents' house, right? Yo, it'd be a shame if they didn't get a chance to see your 30th birthday. What do you mean by that? It was Adonis' stream, and then it's over. It's fixing to be clipped at that point. All it takes is one. And here's the thing. I can't even blame you. At the end of the day, prison ain't what it used to be, 50, 60, 70 some years ago. You go in there, and if you got the right contacts, then it's smooth sailing. They tell you, yo, you're going away for 10 years. You know what ends up happening? The same people who you was running with, they not holding it down for you when you inside. They not holding it down on the commissary, making sure when you come out that you're going to be, sitting on tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands to even millions upon millions of dollars, making sure that your family's taken care of, girl, boyfriend, son, daughter, father, mother, cousin, uncle, niece, nephew, doesn't matter. Like, They don't take care of their people no more. So with that being the case, if you mess around and you in a situation where you could take a plea deal and throw somebody else under the bus, although me personally, I said if you did the crime, you ought to be prepared to do the time. But I can't hold you if you mess around and say I'm fixing to start squealing. I understand why you would do it. I get it. Would I personally do it if I was somebody who done did it? I think if I messed around and got caught, I got to pay the fine for getting caught. If I was set up, then, of course, I'd feel a particular way, but I got to play the ignorance tax for, I'm not moving, thoroughly. That's just me. I'm a man of honor. But if somebody were to, we did some, nefarious particular kind of intent, and they got caught up and they on some, man, I'm fixing to throw you under the bus so I would be upset without question. But can I blame you if they got you facing 10 some years or whatever and you not built for that? It is what it is. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So, it be like that. Whoa, Jesus Christ said, hey, in prison you can still get some action. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? DHB said you snitching for an 8-piece and a large drink. That's all it take? God damn. They're going to open up the TV when he's sitting there. Whopper, 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 whopper. It was Adonis. It was Adonis who did it. I need that Impossible Burger. I need it. I need it. That's going to be you? It's wild. It's wild. It's getting ridiculous. Son said he fixing to do it for an 8-piece. God damn. Good Lord. Arlington now at the start of the second quarter has now became, the favorite to go ahead and win. And probably by the start of the halftime, they going to have the 8.5, advantage Yo, I haven't had Popeyes in quite some time. James done brought up Popeyes, but I haven't had no Popeyes in quite some time. 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. Luis Perez looking towards his right. He's got his man for the first down, able to still get that tackle, but they're across the 50 now to the 48. Fam, DC has better get their fucking head out their ass, bro. DC has better get their head out their ass. They 10-1 right now, doing absolutely nothing. Julio said, you know what? You're right. Chiseled Payton would sell us out for a night with the harlot who sucked off the basketball team. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. Token Black Guy said, can I eat 4 Popeyes biscuit with no drink? I've done it before. Terrible decision. I think I was like 15. I've done it before. Terrible decision. But in my defense, I think the biscuits that, because they always have very good business, but I think the biscuits that they had was a bit more buttery. So since that was the case, it wasn't as dry, and I didn't have the cotton mouth that I had anticipated that I would have had. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was still bad to where I desperately needed a beverage, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought I'd have like sandpaper, mouth where it can't really, function. But for all intents and purposes, if I were to have to do that again and that's a challenge, I'd be able to do it. But I thought it would be so much more difficult. Gray said, chat, what would you do if you slept with somebody that gave you AIDS? Really? Well, I just slept with somebody who never disclosed the fact that they had AIDS, and then you mess around and get AIDS. Well, I mean, I can't say I would do anything. I think I would have to be very merciful, right? I'd be like, well, you get what you get, and then, hey, you got a death sentence. At that point, you got AIDS. You operating on borrowed time. So if I'm going to have to wait, why make you wait? You understand what I mean? Why make you wait? Like, your verdict, what's the purpose of waiting? Like, the God has to ultimately judge you for your sins. I could just set up the meeting and make it expedited process. That's all I got to say about that. But that's all that kind of got to be said in that particular manner. So there is that. But DC getting absolutely cooked in the Alamo Dome, trailing 14-0 right now. Oh, by the way, I'm going live tomorrow for Game 7. Because why not go live for Game 7? Broken Brother Ball Patuon said Raul would snitch just to say ketchup is included. Don't do that. Somebody said, oh, wait, you guys got ketchup in here? Remember that episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns was inside the supermarket? Ketchup, catsup, ketchup, catsup, ketchup, catsup, Smithers, ketchup, catsup. All you got to do is get inside. Hey, man, they got some ketchup and catsup up in here. They got what? Ketchup, catsup. It was Adonis' stream. 3rd and 1 inside the 20 for the Renegade. They should run a play action and run a slant over here. Nope, they're going to run it for the first down. Fam, DC they are on their heels right now, bruh. Whoa, why the hell has this offensive lineman got his helmet off? What's happening? Good Lord. What the fuck is catsup? Google catsup. It's not anything nasty. It's not anything nasty. Google cat. It's not like I said Google blew off. I shouldn't have said that. But some people call ketchup catsup. It's literally it's I've never actually personally seen something that says catsup. I've always seen ketchup, but evidently some call it catsup. I don't know if it's a British or something, or a different, I don't want to say dialect of English, because I don't think that makes much sense. But catsup. What is the origin of catsup? Actually, let me Google that. What is the origin of catsup? Ketchup versus catsup. Let's see it. Catsup, they're both condiments. Catsup popularized. It's popularly used in U.S. parts of the U.S., Latin America, and Mexico. Okay, so it's Hispanic. Catsup is more Hispanic. Well, what do you know? Whoa. Relax. Said catsup is crack catnip. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on over here? Perez looking towards his right, passes in. Oh, it's broken up. It's broken up. So now they fixing to have 3rd and long. If DC can hold them to a field goal, then they have an opportunity to really make something happen before halftime. Martinez said you're Hispanic and you never called ketchup catsup. No, I don't know if it's calling ketchup catsup. I think perhaps maybe it's a different thing. No. They actually have the exact same ingredients. Because ketchup is tomato, sugar, onion, salt, cinnamon. And then catsup is tomato, onion, salt, and cinnamon. It just doesn't have sugar in it. So I think it's just it's a different variation of ketchup. I don't think it's just a different way to pronounce ketchup. I think it's just a different variation of ketchup. And it's just catsup. So that's interesting. It is ketchup, but it's just a different variation. So I don't think it's just, a different pronunciation. I think it's just a different variation. But yeah, catsup. SG said, thoughts on the Heat going to the East Finals and an 8 seed. I'm ecstatic. Remember what I said when the playoffs had first started. Milwaukee was actually my favorite to come out of the East. But I already said, fam, Miami's going to be an incredibly tough out. And if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. And what ended up happening? Game 1, Hero broke his hand. Giannis got hurt. Miami took game 1. So I said, okay, game 2, if Miami can now take 2, then they got it. Game 2, they got blown the fuck out, and Milwaukee took it. Game 3, Miami took care of business, and I said, oh, wait a minute. Yo, Miami got a chance here. And then Miami, they would end up having to take on Cleveland or New York. And I'm saying, oh, that's not a problem for Miami, but they just got to take care of Milwaukee. Once I seen them take the 2-1 lead, I said they got it. And then game 4, Giannis came back, but then Jimmy dropped 56, and that's all she wrote. So I'm riding with Miami all the way to the doggone finals. I want Boston for vengeance of last year, but I also wouldn't mind Philly because that's an hour-and-a-half drive. I'd pull up to Philly for a game, go in rival territory. My only disappointment of the Heat and Knicks series was both of the Knicks playoff game that I went to, the Knicks fucking won, and Miami lost. So I didn't even get a chance to really bask in the ambiance of being the in opposing territory as the victor. Because after game 2, they were all saying, Knicks in 5, Knicks in 5. And I said, all right, I'll see y'all or whatever. And then here we came for game 5. It was about to be Heat in 5. And I had a whole goddamn presentation ready to do in front of my father and brother. But then Miami lost. So it didn't really work out. Nah, bitter about last year. You're goddamn right. Who that for life, Chris? I am. But y'all still got some work to take care of tomorrow. Although I am fully expecting you guys to, take care of business, but you got some work to take care of tomorrow, man, and we shall be live for that. Jalen Brunson did his thing. Julius Randle should be ashamed of himself. But above all else, Josh Hart, he didn't show up. Bad foul trouble. I didn't really like the referee calls, but overall, it is what it is. Peyton said, no, Philly needs to go expeditiously. The Brooklyn vindication needs to be complete. He wants all individuals who played for, I think it's for Harden. He needs him to take care of. Miss GH2 said, what would you do for a Klondike bar? You going to turn to Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, Lord. This man going to take for a Klondike bar. Yo, I can't even remember the last time I had a Klondike bar. I had some chocolate mousse yesterday. Yo, I can't even lie, dog. That shit was hitting. Good Lord, Sierra said he's going to take the Sloppy Joe mix. Whoa, SG said Steve Kerr and Doc Rivers on the hot seat. I don't think so. Doc Rivers, he'll always be on the hot seat. Steve Kerr, this is his first series loss in the West ever. He took over in 2015. He was undefeated in series against the West. That's incredible. Well, he's got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, and at one point he had KD. Doesn't change the fact that he was undefeated in the West until just now. So Steve Kerr is not on any hot seat anywhere. In fact, Steve Kerr, in my opinion, had solidified himself as a great coach after they won the championship last year. Because you can argue that he was able to cruise on high-end talent, as Urinating Tree would say, right? But after having 2 years of 1, missing the playoffs, 2, losing in the play-in, although you still had Draymond, Curry, and Thompson, You had to now reconstruct the roster. Iguodala, elderly. You know, not what he used to be. Obviously, he's barely touching the floor or whatever. You had to go and now reconstruct your role players with a whole new other squad to surround, and he made the right adjustments. He made the right defensive switches. He made the right calls to make them get to the doggone championship. It wasn't just riding on Curry, Draymond, and Thompson. So with that being the case, Kerr solidified himself like, yeah, he's amongst one of the greatest coaches, you know, so you got to give him his due. So there is that. He chilling. He don't got to worry about nothing. He ain't on no hot seat. But Doc Rivers, he will forever be on a hot seat. Jeff in the building, what's going on? Oh, and by the way, just because Jeff done pulled up, yesterday, my pick'ems, oh, my God. You talk about stressed? Guess who screwed me yesterday? You don't got to answer that. Fucking Dennis Schroeder, bruh. How did Dennis Schroeder screw me? He got ejected. Doing too much. This was going to be a give me for me. Easy 400, and Dennis Schroeder got himself ejected. Cost me $400, bruh. Cost me $400, bruh. I'm sick. You want to see something else that cost me as well? Game 5, Miami and New York. Julius Randle decided today I want to hit 4 threes. And then fucking the Jokic game didn't even matter because it happened after. But he was literally a point and a half more to cost me $275, bro. And I think there was one more of absolute stress. Oh, here it is. And this one was from the live before. Jimmy Butler costing me $400. By how many? 2 points. 2 points. I make the right picks, but I end up being one leg short of Adonis. Pain. Absolute pain. But 3:22 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. The Renegades with a surprising 17-0 lead here before the conclusion of the second quarter. Good Lord, what a move by that fat man right there. But it's a shame he did not get the sack. It's a grown man right there. T.J. Barnes, that's a grown man right there. Good Lord. Mr. GH2 said round number 72 is a very rotund individual. Ain't that the truth? You certainly not wrong there. Otamu going to use his legs. Can he? Oh, he slid. Oh, wait a minute. No flag, no flag, no flag, no flag, no flag. Good no call, referee. Good no call. Huge first down for the defenders. They need to find the end zone here. They need to find the end zone here. Good Lord. Who that for life? Chris said, see Shamrocks in 7. We shall see. That was a BS tech. I agree. It shouldn't have been a double tech. It should not have been a double tech. I think that's absolute bullshit, especially enough to get somebody tossed in a Game 6 closeout game. Come on, man. All right, just before the 2-minute warning, Tamu's pass is going to be caught. And, man, oh, my God. Cameraman got laid the fuck out. Jesus Christ. He put the shoulder on that cameraman. God damn, homie's whole. He's. Cameraman got laid the fuck out. Damn. Hey, he gonna need a medic. Cameraman is gonna need a medic. Oh, Jesus Christ. He got laid out. God damn. Cameraman about to file a lawsuit.
We are the police.
We are the police.
The police of Haiti.
The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! You go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold on, man.
You go to jail!
He's not having a good time right now. Meanwhile, on the field, here comes the halftime show.
Dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
God damn. Man.
God damn. It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Bring them
them to me, I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke.
Girls, what you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
Man.
God damn! It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Come on now. Let's get it together. Come on now. We don't need to be inappropriate. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Stop that at once. There's no need for that. Tory Lane's facing 22 years. Braylon Patuan said, you missed the dummy. Yeah, that LA Knight used to do. Yeah. In NWA and TNA. Dummy, yeah. NFL News said, you love seeing Liv Morgan in the shower. Well, wait a minute. You a peeping Tom? How the hell do you do that? What's going on? Yeah, the cameraman got absolutely lit the fuck up, bruh. That man on his back, he's in pain. He is in pain. James said Bailey in them pants last week at Backlash was something delectable. Oh, boy, you ain't wrong about that. Come on now. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Shit, I might. Oh, damn. They got to bring out the cart for the cameraman. Oh, Jesus. The photographer, they had to bring out the cart for him. Wait a minute. Golly. He got laid out like that? Oh, God. That man on the ground right.
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down, I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
Relationship with your
Oh
children.
my God.
He in pain. Somebody.
You will rest in peace.
Good God. Good God. I know his wife is watching the TV screen like,
Why?
Shorty gotta be sick right now. I hope he all right, dog, but I ain't gonna lie to you. He seemed a little older. So with that being the case, I'm pretty sure he battered and bruised right now. He battered and bruised right now. He battered and bruised right now. This shit fucked up. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why they're not resuming the game right now, to try to make sure they could get son carted off. But that's tough. That's why it's imperative that you constantly, be on your P's and Q's when you're on the field, bruh. I've only like ran into somebody on the sideline in my playing days one time, but it was an opposing player. It was an opposing player. Made a tackle, got up, but all of my momentum still carried me out of bounds, and I fucking shoulder blocked into a dude in a conversation with a coach. But son got up because obviously, in the prime of your athleticism. But for the cameraman, like, yo, you holding the camera, you see them coming, drop the equipment and fucking prioritize your health, because at the end of the day, you got to get home to your family. You got to get home to your family. I understand you taking a blow can possibly put you in a situation where, you get paid for the unfortunate situation by the league, but let's keep it real here. All it takes is you getting the wind knocked out of you, or the back of your head hitting the fucking the turf, or whatever the case may be, with the kind of force that leaves you like somewhat knocked out or something. That changes the goddamn trajectory of your entire life, dog. It ain't worth it, man. I hope he okay, though. Jay said the fact that a team under 500 is about to win a championship, XFL is ass. No, here's what's hilarious, right? Game's never over until it's over. But that would go to show, for one, if you are the Battlehawks, you'd be sick because you had a 7-3 record, but you missed out because you had lost to the Sea Dragons earlier on in the year, right? But for the Houston Roughnecks, you really should be ashamed of yourself, because Arlington lost in their last game of the season. So all the Brahmas had to do was win, and Arlington wouldn't even be here. But look at how they played last week. Way better than they looked in the past weeks. And then this week, they outclassed in DC. So it's one thing if they looked like absolute shit in these games and somehow still win, but they actually look like a squad that had a winning record. And this is what's so important about sports, where it's any given Sunday, any given Saturday, all it takes is one game. Jesus Christ. Yo, they all taking a knee. Yo, is he? What the hell? Boy, how bad was it? He was moving. God damn. Yo, we was just joking, moments before, but my heavens, how bad was it? Good God. This is crazy. Is he standing up? I hear them cheering, so I think they got him up. But my God. What the hell happened? He got hit. He went to the ground. Did he break a shoulder or something? It's not like he's knocked out. This isn't a Damar Hamlin kind of situation, but Jesus Christ, he was moving when he was on the ground. I figured it was just a collision. He hit the ground. He's going to obviously need some attention, and you pick him up, and then he goes about his way. They brought out the cart, but he's still laying there. Good Lord. Did he have the wind knocked out of him? Yeah, he's got to be in crazy pain. Like the coach told him to go take a knee and show them respect. Whoever the dude respect when he stands up and be like, hey, man, feel better or whatever the case is. But my God, like he legit not getting up, but he was moving on the ground. Like it's one thing to be in pain, but now it's damn near 4 or 5 minutes since it happened, and he's still on the ground. Like if they were loading him onto a stretcher, it wouldn't have taken this long. He must have had to have separated a shoulder or something, bro. He must have had separated a shoulder or something. I'm not going to go the route of saying that he really selling the injury or something like that, but my God, for a dude who still has the consciousness and everything, he should have already been off the field. Wait, what the fuck? Judge Steve Harvey? When the hell did Steve Harvey become a judge? What? Oh, this is ridiculous. Those other judges were actually judges. Steve Harvey. Okay. Did he break a leg? No. I don't think he would have broken a leg because he got hit in the upper body. Now, if you break a leg on the way down, then you must have had a fucking febrile fever or something like that. But I don't know, man. Now I'm actually concerned because I want to know what the hell happened to him. He got hit in like I want to say chest and shoulder, but he definitely went back. And when he leaned, he favored on his left shoulder and his back. But I don't know, man. I think they probably just knocked the wind out of him or something because this is incredible. Could be a cracked rib, punctured lung. Good Lord. I hope he all right, but my God. Son got absolutely tattooed, but for him to be on the ground this long, now I'm concerned. I figured it was a regular routine. You get laid out on the sideline, you get up and go back. But I think he's actually legitimately having an episode right now. Are they still? Because I think the network at this point has an obligation to put the public. Okay, so they're surrounding him now. Did they get him up? I guess not. Well, who has more jobs, Steve Harvey or Snoop Dogg? I actually think in the collective, Snoop Dogg. But television, Steve Harvey got him. The longer he stays down, the bigger the check? Well, I think so. Because now networks is like, yo, we got a time slot and you prolonging the stuff, but good Lord. Martina said, don't know if the game might be delayed or postponed. No, they can't delay and postpone the game for something that happened on the sideline with 2 minutes before halftime. And remember, the XFL has an accelerated clock. I don't believe in the 2 minutes, but they legitimately can continue the game and then they could utilize and allocate the halftime, period of time towards making sure Son is taken care of. But because he got laid out on the sideline, they're like, nah, let's just try to take care of this man. It's a little concerning now because, like, we pushing 7-some minutes now, and Son is still down. No, it's all, well, yeah, ESPN on ABC, yeah, somebody fixing to cut a check. Jim Kip says you're getting DeMar vibes with how long it's taking. No, it's because the difference is with Hamlin, like, we were all just in a situation where it's like, yo, we don't know if Son is alive, right? Like, there was some people like, yo, I think the homie might be dead or he had to be resuscitated and everything of that nature because man's, I think at one point, like, had slipped into, I can't forget what the details was, but he needed assisted, breathing. The CPR on the field legitimately saved his life and all this other stuff that had transpired. With this dude here, we're not really getting any particular updates, but the last that we saw him, he was moving. With DeMar, he stood up and then fainted, and then there was no movement, nothing. With this dude, we actually saw him writhing in pain, and then they haven't told us anything. Like, we don't even have a close-up shot of what's happening. Not that we need a close-up, but they could at least give us an update on what's happening. And it's a photographer. Like, it's not even an active play. It's a photographer. So that's what has me a little bit concerned because the dude, for all intents and purposes, isn't the active, player. So the game can legitimately continue without him. But since now they've allocated the time towards making sure that he's all right, now I'm concerned for Son's well-being because they're not telling us nothing. Is he on the card? Okay, so yeah, so did they showcase? Fam, so what happened to him? He just laying there. Well, he's on the cart and not in an ambulance. So with that being the case, I think he'll be, I don't want to say he'll be okay, but he's on a cart and not in an ambulance. So I think maybe it's a matter of a broken shoulder, maybe broken, leg, something like that. I don't know. He got a ring on his neck. Good Lord, what the hell happened? Did he fuck up his spine? I guess we'll have to find out after because they're going right back to the game. I'm confused. I'm very confused. I hope he all right, man. Hey, cheers to a speedy recovery to that photographer, dog, because I'm very confused. I'm very confused because they didn't even tell us what the hell happened. I think that network is obligated to let us know if man is all right because they put in a damn near 10-minute delay, which rightfully so. This is somebody's well-being. But my God, like, let us know what's going on at least. He hit his neck on the camera he fell on. Well, shit, that's going to be kind of difficult because these particular kind of cameras, is rather heavy duty. But my God. I don't want to say it didn't seem that serious, but for 10 minutes to get somebody on a cart and we're unaware of what the hell happened, my primary concern is them informing us what the hell happened so we know what's wrong. So you can at least target your well wishes and prayers, I guess. Good Lord, I hope that man's all right. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. Probably just some situation where man's going to need surgery or something. They're going to fail to find the end zone. It's fixing to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. DHB said put on a suit and represent him for the injury settlement. Oh, heavens. Burner Sports Network put 2 on it. He said that's about a 7 to 9K camera. I'd lay down too. Well, I don't think necessarily the price of the camera would impact, whatever his settlement might be on the payout. But nevertheless, he's fixing to be taken care of, at least with the medical bills. But above all else, that shit don't mean nothing if you don't actually have your health. So I just hope he's all right because, touchdown. DC finds the end zone. That's Smith, who's been a touchdown machine all season long, finally getting DC on the board. Jim Kipp said if he's freelance, it might. Well, shit, if that's his own camera, then yeah. Be reimbursed for your equipment and then also have your health, medical bills taken care of as well. Virtual Fireball Patuan said prayers out to the cameraman. Yes, indeed. Marlo Pafavon said XFL doing their best impression of Blitz the League. I hope homie is all right. Don't need another Hamlin injury. Correct? Because the fact that he didn't leave in an ambulance and he left on the cart, that makes me believe that, yeah, it's just a broken, sort of situation or just incredible pain. But 10 minutes to where you delayed the game for 10 minutes for a dude who's, a cameraman, it makes you really concerned about what the hell happened to him. Because oh my God, spin move to absolutely nowhere, and it's going to remain a 2-possession game. Well, shit, it was fixing to be a 2-possession game regardless, because even if they converted, they would have just cut the deficit down to 9. But nevertheless, geez, Luis, I hope Mance is all right. But DC is on the board. 17-6 is the score as we get ready to go to halftime, but there's 32 seconds that remain. Monty Williams, what happened to Monty? Whoa. Nah, ain't no way. Y'all not doing that to me. Ain't no way in hell Monty Williams got fired. Stop it. Ain't no way Monty Williams got fired. Ain't no way Monty Williams got fired. You're not doing that to me. Oh, my God. Are they fucking stupid? NBA teams are fucking stupid. This guy took you to your first NBA finals since fucking 1993. Unfortunate circumstances resulted in these dudes getting blown out in different particular games. But can you really sit there and put it all on the coaches? I think that's incredible. It's not like a Mike Budenholzer sort of situation. Where Budenholzer, I can kind of understand to a certain sort of degree. But Monty Williams, come on, man. That's incredible. That is incredible. CP3, I know he's fixing to be out the door. Ayton is definitely going to be gone as well. But my God, I can't look at the series that they just lost and say, hey, that's on Monty Williams. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Nick Nurse is still without a team, right? It's crazy. When it comes to basketball and coaching, oh, my God, I don't understand it. Chevron Patuan said black coaches also always get the shortest leashes. Fam, that's incredible, bro. That is incredible. That man's gonna get scooped up tomorrow. If not, he ain't gonna be out of a job for long, bro. Ain't no way. It's crazy, bro. Payton said it's a players' league. That's why you're not wrong. You're certainly not wrong. But then you gotta start wondering if the players advocate for the damn coaches. Oh my God, beautiful back shoulder pass and it's caught. Oh my, DC's defense can't do anything. Oh my God, they marching down the field with absolute ease. They are marching down the field with absolute ease. Absolute beautiful back shoulder pass from Perez to Vaughn, bruh. DC's defense can't do nothing. And DC has one timeout remaining. They low-key can take a shot towards the end zone here just to make it a chip shot field goal, because this right here is fixing to be about a 51, 52-yard field goal. Pass is going to go out of bounds with 8 seconds. No, they're going to let it run down to – oh, no, clock is still moving. It's at 6. Might as well call timeout and kick. Oh, they have destroying on the field? Okay. Oh, must be nice. They have destroying on the field. Son getting airtime on national television. Must be nice.
When are they gonna invite Adonis to a sideline? We don't know him. He's that big-nosed Haitian who always makes fun of our leagues.
Oh, no, because the pass was thrown to him. Well, what do you know? 51-yard attempt here. 51-yard field goal to make this a 14-point lead going into halftime. Monty Williams about to go to Milwaukee. Shit, if that happens, that's actually going to be a pretty good pickup. That'll probably keep Giannis there, for the following season. Whoa. Sierra said you're going to get your cheeks clapped tonight. Is this too much stress? Whoa, wait, what the hell? Where'd that come from? Wait, ma'am. Where did that come from? We were just talking about the game ending. Somebody got their baby on the screen. You over here on some, man, this too much stress. I'm fixing to get my cheeks clapped. Ma'am. Ma'am, we're watching football. There's the field goal, 51 yards through the uprights, and it is good. 20-6 is the lead. Roslino gives them a 14-point lead. Good God. What is happening? Shorty said, I'm stressed. Let me call over my primary appendage, because, man.
God damn! I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. It's enough to get me hot.
When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time! Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty struggle.
Girls, what you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
That's the upgraded version. That's the upgraded version. But, come on now, get it together. What's going on? Need to relax. Big Boy Hollywood said, did I see Janelle Monáe's Lipstick Lover video? No, I did not, but I only saw the teaser clip that was up on Twitter where Shorty took her tits out. And I was like, oh, heavens. I saw the clip, and something came over me. Had me moving like, man.
God damn! I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling.
But we are now at halftime. 20-6 is indeed the lead. Oh, wait, I got to see the video? Hold on now. Let's see here. Janelle, you know what? Janelle Monáe said Lipstick Lover. The video was crazy. The video was crazy. I see lyrics. Oh, it's only 3 minutes. Okay. Let's see here. Lipstick Lover. I probably should watch it on my phone. I can't watch it while I'm live on the computer. That's ridiculous. Whoa, Joe, sir, wait a minute, sir. You gotta clap your husband cheek. My man, what is going on in the chat room? We don't need to announce that you're gonna go and have sex. What's happening? Y'all need to relax. What is going on? Let's see here. Janelle, Lipstick Lover video. Whoa, what is this thumbnail? Is she sitting on somebody's booty cheeks? Oh, good God. Whoa, wait, whoa. Finn, it's the first 2 seconds. What they kissing each other for? Oh, good Lord. Oh, God damn, look at that ass. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, what's happening? Wait a minute. Oh, damn. They spilling out. Ooh, they wiggling. God damn. Hold on, wait a minute. I can smell it. God damn, what is happening? Is she rubbing somebody? Who got a tattoo of a heart on their butt cheeks? Whoa, is that lady squirting? Okay, all right. Okay. I'm 37 seconds in, dog. Hey, dog. Come on, man. What are we watching here, bruh? This crazy. What you mean wait till the live is over, enjoy myself? It's a 3.5-minute video. What if 30? Nah, bruh. Y'all on something. Yo, what's wrong with her, man? What's wrong with her? That's weird. And if y'all remember, I said years ago, for whatever reason, Janelle Monáe, I find her incredibly attractive for whatever reason. I don't know why. Even back to the tip down, the tightrope, tip on. I don't know what it is. I'm like, man. It's like her and Anne Hathaway. I don't understand why. It's like the two of them just, I don't know why. And now Shorty moving like this. Shit, I might just slide into her DMs. What's going on? Akira Kroops, what's going on? Put 5 on it. Said, I thought these sick guys Sent you 2 girls, 1 cup for a minute. Oh, no. We're not doing that again. It's not 2007 again. I ain't getting caught in that genjutsu. Ted Wilson put 2 on. Say, hey, Chiseled, send me the link, brother. Oh, I don't know about all that. Mr. JH2 said it's Margaret Robbie for you. Hey, Margaret Robbie, that's a beautiful woman right there. And Vanessa Kirby as well. Whew. Beautiful. Why am I in this mess? Said because they're not harlots. I mean, shit, you ain't wrong about that. Oh, wait, let me go heat up the water for my tea. I gotta heat up some doggone water. Give me a second now. What the hell can I put in the meantime? Matter of fact, you know what? Why not put it in the time in which I had to escape certain death? Give me about 46 seconds.
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go? Yo, what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Yo, the... Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go? Yo, what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Yo, the...
I'm all right, though. But when the hell was this? What was this, 2016? This was back in 2016? Legitimately, just a crazy-ass rainstorm, and then bam, here we are. But Mr. J2 said Scarlett Johansson falling for you. I used to like Scarlett Johansson. But as the years passed, I think I grew out of it. But fucking Arlington is cooking, bruh. Luis Perez does not sound the way I thought he did. Okay, Perez. Finish the damn game and we're world champs. Okay. Classic Man Q said you'll be back watching that video. You'll be back in 20 minutes. Hey, what you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Bobby said Arlington is onto their game today, dude. I think they'll win this and win their first XFL championship. Well, y'all let me know. Do y'all think that Arlington will win, or will DC come from behind and get the, well, I should say, take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback? What do you guys think? Jesus Christ said you're trying to hit up a Taylor Swift concert and pick up a basic bitch. Well, it won't be too hard. You go to those concerts. Jay, the 90s kid said, was he doing that for the camera? I don't think so. I think he was just trying to heat up his team, but I think when he noticed the camera was there, he's like, all right, let me try to get a bit more passionate, but he don't got the voice for it. Fam, DC's offense inability to get going is what's slowing them down, but also their defense can't seem to get a stop. They had it figured out on the opening drive. Their offense has been able to score here, but then their defense can't stop a soul. Sorry. So it's their defense. They got to figure something out. JD hated. Patuan said, missed some streams with your back. Toot that butt up. Whoa, what you mean by toot that butt up? Wait a minute now. What's going on right now? Toot that butt up. What is going on in the stream? Too many people must have been sniffing on that slut dust. Is that what is inside of your goddamn bodies? The slut dust? What is happening? It's hilarious how that ended up working out. But what is wrong with y'all? People out here snorting the slut dust. Chevron, put 2 on it. Said Chisel, brother, watch the full video, man. What you mean? Watch the full video of the Janelle Monáe joint? I'll watch it at the end of the doggone stream. Miss GH2 said I'll go to Slutty Vegan. Yeah, I've been to every time I go to Atlanta, I gotta go to Slutty Vegan. But I don't know if I ever told the story before of the first time that I ever pulled up there. I was not prepared for the flamboyance of the workers that was there. Like I low key, I almost had to throw my hands up. I was like, what the fuck going on? Walked up to the counter. The dude, I didn't even know homie was sweet because he kind of just had the regular voice. Man, I was on, yeah, so this your first time? I'm at Slutty Vegan. Yeah, where you from? Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what would you like to order? Yeah, can I have that, the one night stand? Okay, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a slut in the bit. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, where'd this come from? Yes, we have a slut from New York. His first time in Slutty Vegan from Brooklyn. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. What is happening? Dude was doing all the hands. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? Who the fuck? Who you calling slut, bruh? What you talking about? And he would like a one night stand with me. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Yo, fam, what's going on? What you talking about, bruh? I know people out here. Like, I was so taken aback. I didn't recognize because there was nobody else who was here. Then the next person, it was the same thing. I'm like, yo, this is just how they greet motherfuckers? What's going on? The fries, amazing. The fries, absolutely amazing. The sandwich, pretty doggone good, too. Hey, listen, I don't know what the fuck I don't know if it's this seasoning, but this shit is all right. But I wasn't prepared. I was not ready at all. Dude just he hit a switch, and the performance said, it was like a full moon outside, and instead of turning into a werewolf, man turned into a rainbow. He said, I'm feeling fabulous. So where did this come from? Where did this come from? You was regular just a couple of minutes ago, or a few seconds ago at that. Where did this come from? Man, I just walked inside, told homie the order. It's like, we got a slut in the building. A slut from Brooklyn. A one night stand. So wait a minute. What's going on? I wasn't ready. But the food is too doggone good, so you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So if you need something to eat, I haven't been to the Slutty Vegan in Brooklyn that they opened up, so I've got to go over there and try it because the food is good. Like you can't beat it. You talk about, I'm not big on fast food, and I don't know if Slutty Vegan would be categorized as fast food. I think it would be, but very good food. You can't beat it. Great fucking fries. Great. I've never had bad food any time that I've gone to Atlanta. So I mean, whatever the case is, but it's all right. Where in Brooklyn? It's by the Barclays Center, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on is it 5th Avenue and Flatbush? Let me see here. Slutty Vegan, New York. Vegan Brooklyn. Fulton and Fulton and where is it? Oh, it's by Brooklyn Tech. Okay, interesting. I thought it was right by the Barclays Center. Am I tripping? So where the fuck's the Barclays Center? Wait a minute. Oh, it's right out. Yeah. It's a block away from the Barclays Center. Well, 2 blocks away from the Barclays Center. So it is on Fulton and what street is this? Lafayette. So Fulton and Lafayette. Yeah, it's right there on Fulton and Lafayette, a block away from the Barclays Center. Pretty good doggone food, but I haven't had it in Brooklyn yet. Peyton Pafavon said, but does it beat the times you went to the gay bar and the nasty Caribbean restaurant? No. I don't think so. I don't think that has any of those two beat. But that was wild. King Vine said, this man don't know his own city. Fam, like I never been there for that one. So I was like, okay, let me try to figure. My pops knows, New York City like the back of his fucking hand. It's ridiculous. But so there is that. Sir Chop said, you're having your 7th child. Good Lord, this man, that pull-out game is weak. But congratulations. I got to try the Simpson. What's the Simpson? That's a restaurant? And I always implore people who happen to be in the Atlanta area, go to Cam Newton's restaurant. Please go to Cam Newton's restaurant, The Fellowship, as long as you're over 21. But go to the Simpson restaurant in Brooklyn. Interesting. Wait a minute. Have I been here? I think I may have popped in here for a drink. No, I don't think so. Oh, this is the place that they just opened. Yeah, I haven't been there. I have not been there. I've walked past there one time. Yeah, I have not been there. I'll have to go try it. Sir Chop said 3 sets of twins and another one on the way. Good Lord. Good Lord. Well, Jay the Kid said Philip Rivers head ass. Good God. Second half has began, ladies and gentlemen. The second half has began. Akira Coops put 5 on and said, you got to let me know next time that I'm going to be in Atlanta. We need to link up one time for the one time. Oh, early June. I should be in Atlanta next month. I'll most likely get there on Friday, but let me see. Where's my phone? I'll be in Atlanta next month. However, I think I'll only have 1 day of availability. Yeah, so I'll most likely end up going there, flying there on the either late Thursday evening, incredibly late Thursday evening, Friday morning, but then all of Friday and Saturday I'm going to be preoccupied, and then Sunday will probably be the day that I'll have some availability to link up with some people. So, but even that is subject to change. So it depends, because I'll be out there, but I'm out there on some work, so it might be a little bit tight-knit. But if I can, then I can make it happen. Whoa. Marshall said, I'm going to celebrate Pride Month in Atlanta. What you mean by that, sir? What's going on over here? What you mean by that? This man thought I was a Skittle? What's happening right now? What part of the game is this? What part of the game is this? Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, hey, what part of the game is this? When am I coming to Chicago, says Color. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, there was something that actually, because when I was in Miami a couple of weeks ago, I was on a boat, and something passed through my mind, like, if I set up a meetup where I rented out a boat or something like that, right? And I said, hey, I'm going to have like a meetup in a particular location, and whatever amount of my subscribers can pull up, and, you know, we could just cool and chill for like 4 to 5 hours. Would y'all be open to that? Oh, that tea kettle loud as shit. Yeah, I hear. Yeah, it's I didn't even recognize. Y'all can hear it. Oh, it's because I had my headphones on. Yeah, let me go get my goddamn water for my tea. Hold on, give me a second now. Yeah, the tea ready to go. I got the tea right here, but I just got to get the goddamn water before it all evaporates. MomoCon is going to be over. Goddamn. Well, I guess I missed it, because I'm going to BlurredCon, and I'm also going to DreamCon. But I guess I'm fixing to miss out on MomoCon. For sure. Skylar said, send it, you're down for the meetup? Okay, bet. I'll just have to figure out what city I want to do it in, because New York is a little bit tricky, and I don't think renting a boat in New York will have the experience per se. I think Miami would be a bit better, but then do I want to fly to Miami to do a link up in Miami? I don't know. I have to figure it out. I'll talk to a couple of individuals that I know who have put on different sort of events, just to have an idea of how I should go about it. But in the meantime, let me go get my goddamn water. And speaking of water, how about that time I survived what could have been, you know, somebody hidden in the wind, in the village, hidden in the wind.
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Oh, shit. Can I go to what is this?
Shit! Touchdown! Hold on, wait a minute. Oh my God, what a fucking touchdown, huh? God damn. Abram Smith, 52 yards all the way to the end zone for the score. I just stood up. This motherfucker broke through the goddamn hole. Golly, and look, DC done cut it down to a 1-score game. They should kick the field goal to make it a 7-point game. But all right, we got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. They scored a touchdown. Yeah. I hope there was an echo. If there wasn't an echo, then it is what it is. But let me go get my water, because this son bitch whistling.
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go to what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Shut up. Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go to what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Shut up. Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go to what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Shut up.
Good God. Why the hell they keep trying to do this 2-point convert? Take the 1-point conversion. I kept forgetting that this is the XFL. They not kicking no extra points. They could go for one from the fucking, 2-yard line. So I'm sitting over there like, why they not kicking the extra point? It just dawned on me. But we got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we already did have one, but it is what it is. But yes, I got my tea now. It's piping hot. I wonder if you can see the steam. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, you can see the steam. Let me bring it closer to the camera. I don't want to freaking put my hand away. I'll mess around and get burned and shit. But take a look at that steam right there. Ooh, it makes it look like I'm no, I don't have. It's not enough steam to where it look like I'm turning Super Saiyan or some shit. But yes, does it make it ominous if I have the steam? Nope. It's not enough steam to actually make a difference. It is what it is. But yes, had to go and get my goddamn stuff on. But Arlington, their offense has to get stopped if DC wants to, have the comeback. So there is that. Where Brandon said, "Where's I swimming in Janelle Monáe?" Oh, Lord in heaven. Mr. GH2 said, but for real, tell me why you registered with Bed Bath & Beyond for your wedding just for them to file for bankruptcy 2 months later. Wait, Bed Bath & Beyond filed for bankruptcy? Jeez. Wait, but you registered for your wedding with Bed Bath & Beyond? I don't understand. What services do they offer to where they would be as an asset to your wedding? I'm confused. Well, I don't know shit about it, so I'm legit, very ignorant to it because I have no clue about how any of that stuff works. So how would they be a benefit to a wedding? Fill me in on that because Bed Bath & Beyond. What do they provide? What would they? Oh, gift registry. Ah, right. Right. They do that for weddings. Right. That makes sense. Okay, I got you. Gifts, donations. Right, that makes sense. I got you now. I should have thought of that. I feel stupid. But you learn something every day. Well, there's another first down. And can he break the tackle? No, it's just enough for a first down. Just enough for a first down. But now for the Renegades, as they continue to march forward, they need to get a field goal here so they could at least cut the momentum. Because there is no extra points in the XFL, you know that they're going to keep going for two. And since it's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away, if they don't score and DC is somehow to put points on the board, you mess around and you got yourself a tie game. No, the TD didn't get called back. They just didn't have it. They failed on the 2-point conversion. Oh my God, pass was nearly intercepted. Now they looking dangerous right now. DC's really building some momentum right now. Luis Perez just threw a dangerous pass just now. Hell of a goddamn job from the defenders to get right there, bro, because that was nearly intercepted. Batted down, but that was nearly intercepted. Good Lord. Here we go, 2nd and 10. There's a handoff. Oh, nope, he's going nowhere. Gain of 1. They better not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Somebody 99 just burrowed somebody into the ground. Good God. That guard he was making some headway. So got sent backwards. MLK said, which is more difficult, a basketball player converting to a football player or a football player converting to a basketball player? I've always said a basketball player converting to a football player. Because if you're a football player converting to a basketball player, it all depends on the role, right? Actually, because it really depends on the role of both. But no, you know what? No. Football player converting to a football player converting to a basketball player. I think it's actually better for a football player to convert to a basketball player than a basketball player convert to a football player, because you'd be very one-dimensional if you're a basketball player converting to a football player. More often than not, you're going to be relatively tall, so you would be in jump ball situations, but that physicality is going to be tough. If you're somebody who's used to a collision sport, a contact sport will be nothing. LeBron James, he's amongst the anomalies of the world, so he would be somewhat of the exception to the rule, but the exception would never make the rule. And still, you're talking about a guy who's 6'8", runs a 4.4. He would have to essentially play tight end, and then he would have to get jammed up, or he got to deal with a D lineman. It's a different particular kind of skill set. So with that being the case, I think a football player converting to a basketball player would actually work, because think about the physicality of, all right, I'm setting picks, right? that works perfectly for like a football player's expertise. If you have a wide receiver and now you're playing a wing or whatever, you get a football player in transition, they have an opportunity to really showcase the skill set that they have from football now in basketball. But if you flip the script, you take a basketball player, you put them in football, outside of them playing wide receiver, they're really at a disadvantage. They can somewhat, I believe if they was playing safety, then it could also work as well. So I think their best case scenario would be as a defensive back or as a wide receiver and or tight end. And then a point guard can somewhat play quarterback depending on the situation. But all things considered, I think it's somewhat even to a certain degree, but I would lean more towards football player playing basketball than a basketball player playing football, depending on the situation. So that would be my breakdown. But ultimately, I think it's more closer to even. But for me personally, I think I'd take football over basketball in that conversion. D Game said, what is this live stream? We are currently watching the XFL Championship and also, having a conversation about anything that, you guys want to talk about. But there is we are currently watching the XFL Championship between the DC Defenders and the Arlington Renegades, where DC entered this game with an 8.5-point favorite to win the championship, and they found themselves down 17-0, and now they have since outscored Arlington 12-3. Allen Iverson was a quarterback transition to basketball, correct? And he actually liked football more than basketball. I should have put more water in this son of a bitch. That is what it is. DK Metcalf during that Celebrity All-Star game was a little awkward dribbling. Yeah, with football, because of the amass of strength or whatever, their dribbling is not as fluid, and it seems like very aggressive or whatever the case may be. But if I think they could get that regulated, then it would look a bit more natural. Yeah, Allen Iverson was the QB. Why couldn't he play in the NFL? Because he decided to go towards basketball. Marshall said, am I going live for Night of Champions? If I'm not mistaken, Night of Champions is on the 27th. And it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, so I'm pretty sure that is going to be the case in the middle of the day. So if it's the 27th, I should be able to. Let me see. The start time should be like, what, 1 p.m., 3 p.m.? Night of Champions would be going down. What time is the start time? What? 7 p.m.? Local time in Jeddah, so it'd be 12:30 is the kickoff time on a Saturday. I should, for all intents and purposes, I should be going live. Yeah, it's on the 27th. What day is Night of Champions?
27.
27
27
29
And set.
27th. So, yeah, I shall be live for Night of Champions. Joe said, what do I think about Roman Reigns competing for the tag titles? I answered that earlier, and I'm ecstatic about it. And, in fact, I'm actually cheering for him to win. Yeah, so it's a different time zone. So there is that. But nevertheless, DC, if they really want to make this a game, they have to get a stop. Their defense has not been able to get a stop all day, legitimately all day. So they got to get a stop. They have to get a stop here. 2nd and 6. DC is on their heels, or I should say Arlington, for all intents and purposes, are on their heels because all of the momentum is going towards DC. Mr. GH2 said the best WWE entrance music currently. I don't want to use anybody who's at entrance for some time, so I guess I'll say somebody who's, I don't want to say relatively new, but new entrance currently who I'm really enjoying. Really like Roman. Really like Roman. Like, it's like a final boss. Can't get no better than that. Solo Sikoa's theme is fucking hard. Like, I'll be in the gym bumping that shit. I fucking love that shit. That's pretty cool. Damian Priest is always cool. Cody. Probably Cody. The entire ambiance of the entrance, probably Cody. So Roman Reigns or Cody would probably be at the top of the list. I like Judgment Day's entrance when Edge was a part of it. I don't want to use Edge because he's been around for too long, so I don't think I can utilize that. But yeah, I think Cody and Roman. Oh my God, DC's defense is really letting them down. They can't slow them down whatsoever. They need a turnover expeditiously. I can't even lie to you. Seth Rollins' entrance is pretty cool, but I've kind of had enough of it. Like I kind of just too much dancing and him. It's supposed to be like a dude who gets on your nerves or whatever, but pisses me off to a certain. Oh my God, did he fumble? Oh, he almost did. He got whoa, man, relax. Now's not the time to be screaming and and all this other stuff. You better hold him to a field goal, Chief. It's a great tackle that they had there, but this is not the time. This ain't the time to be sitting over here, and doing all this other talking shit, bro. Y'all losing by 8, stupid. Yeah. Rhea Ripley, great goddamn entrance as well. Bad Bunny, I mean, I can't really count him. Oh, there it is. Handoff is, touchdown! What great deception. Somehow they still find the end zone, touchdown, and now Arlington has made it a 2-possession game again. Oh, my heavens. DC defense cannot get a single stop. Oh, wow. That's a terrible fucking tackle attempt by 29. Good God in heaven. What a terrible goddamn tackle attempt by 29. And now the lead is back up to 14 again. What was that? Is that Tannehill? Is that Tannehill? I don't know. But they're going to go for one here to make it a 15-point game, and he dropped the football. This nincompoop dropped the football. 14-point lead for Arlington over DC in the XFL Championship game for 2023. Nearly a 7-minute drive. These motherfuckers' defense cannot do anything, bruh. DC has been able to ride on their defense all season long and decide in the championship game when it matters most. They can't get a stop, bruh. They getting cooked out there. They getting cooked out there. Good God. Fam, if DC's offense, their best ability is if they can score fast. But the problem is, I think their defense wouldn't benefit from getting a quick turnaround. Their defense needs to get a stop. That's the difference. DC has scored some of the time. Arlington has scored all of the time. Flybirds fly, and people said defense wins championships. Well, shit. Offense puts up points. Defense wins championships. Man, they both got to be hand in hand, dog.
What about the 2000s Ravens?
You're talking about an incredibly legendary of a defense. Sometimes, if your defense is average and your offensive average, all you need is just the luck of the draw of the different times in which they excel on the field. But you talk about a squad that's done absolutely nothing, and all season long they've been a hype. Like, it's one thing if defensively, you know, okay, I get beat here, I get beat here. They putting together long, methodical drives every single drive and scoring on you. It's not all good offense, whatever the case is. They have in third and long situations. They can't stop them. They have in second and manageable situations. They can't stop them. This is on defense. It's on the defense of DC. Shipping Rhea and Solo heavy? Shipping Rhea and Solo. Like you're shipping them where? Like to AEW or something like that? What do you mean by that? Would I go on a date with Natalya or not? Man, ain't nobody going on no date with Natalya. Shit, Nia Jax's starting to get in shape now. Send me to Nia so I can enter her.
this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shawty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know what, some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
But only after she lose the goddamn weight. But, so there is that. Shipping via, as in Rhea and Solo Day. Wait, they call it shipping. Oh, like relationship. Yo, I'm old. I had no clue. Shipping means like a relationship. Wow, I'm old. Okay. This is the first I've ever heard of this. Huh. That would be an interesting relationship. Now, they're both enforcers of their respective groups. But Solo, I believe, just got married 10 weeks ago. And Rhea is with Buddy Murphy, or whatever his name or I should say in AEW or whatever promotion he may be in is. But that'd be an interesting couple. Zach said, I'm having a boomer moment. Yo, I legit had no clue, bro. I thought it said shipping. They'll be like, oh, where they getting shipped to? You want them out the company? What do you mean by that? Like, I feel so stupid right now. It's ridiculous. Buddy Matthews. That's what he calls himself out there. All right, well, there it is. 40 said that's been a thing forever, especially for anime. You know what? You're right, because I've seen a lot of people type shipping, but I never knew what that meant. I thought maybe sending them to a different anime or something. Like, it's never clicked. Wow. Yo, I'm old. I am old. I'm officially a boomer. I am a boomer. Nia done lost 60 pounds already. You still going? Shit. I mean, under heavy pounds of fat is a baddie in everybody. Oh, my God. Beautiful pass over the middle. Huge first down for DC. Truly, if DC can score before the end of the third quarter, then they can still keep a bit of momentum. If they can score before the end of the third quarter, then they could keep a bit of momentum. But I think the longer this game, or I should say, obviously, as they continue to lose time, is going to be very, very unfortunate for them. But they have to score and convert on the conversion. Matt Hardy's Twitter got hacked, and they going crazy? What do you mean by that? They got hacked? What happened to Matt Hardy? Go to Matt Hardy's Twitter. Hacker going crazy. Sexual assaulting pedo. Vince McMahon is a fraud. It stole $2 million. If I was Edge, I would have fucked Lita too. I'm not following you NPZs. Fuck the. Oh, good God. Matt, you should have just let us run the account. We brought your shit back from the dead. Oh my God. What is happening? They're going crazy. Matt Hardy, get deleted, ho. I was hacked. Recovery. What is going on? Tate. Bored Monkey. Chris Jericho. Benoit. Bitch has been a no. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, heavens. Nah, this dude hacked it and shot it out his main account. Nah, they are bugging, bro. The reason I don't talk to Jeff anymore is because he tried to sleep with my daughter. Oh, God. Hey, all right. The hacker is going crazy. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. You certainly wasn't wrong about that. Hacker going crazy. DC has to punt. Good God. Yeah, oh, my good Lord. Dude said, I stopped fucking with Jeff because he tried to sleep with my daughter. What is going on? How these people accounts be getting hacked like this? Good Lord. Yan Burglar said, has DC been the best team in the league? Hashtag Nuggets in 5. They have. They had been the best in the league all season long. And look at them getting washed out here right now. Buddy said, why the hell could you run the ball, you monkey? Son turned into Freezer. Yeah, monkey. Why would you run, monkey? Because they password is password 123. I mean, shit, you ain't wrong about that. People get scammed every day. I mean, shit, somebody Made fraudulent charges on my credit card literally this morning. I had to go call for another one. Oh, boy, pass was nearly intercepted by DC. Yeah, he's still going with the tweets. I don't know how long ago he had hacked, but I scrolled and I saw about 2 hours worth of tweets, and it was still extensive. So whoever hacked it, they'll definitely keep tweaking and tweeting and tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. Oh, wow, they got a good number of players who are getting tryouts for the for the NFL. That's pretty cool. Oh, great tackle right there to set up 3rd and long, but they desperately need a stop here. DC must get a stop. They had a way to slow them down here, but DC got to get a stop here. No, they got a tryout for Hakeem Butler. They don't necessarily have Hakeem Butler yet, but I like it because Hakeem Butler freaking was very, very vital for the Battlehawks, so that's nice. Lord said, so remember, folks, don't open suspicious emails. Indeed, whenever they send you an email like, oh, my God, congratulations on your approval, don't click that link. And companies be selling email lists all the time. Oh, pass sales incomplete, 3 and out. And all right, DC is starting to make things interesting. 3 and out, their defense finally gets a stop. INO said Perez went from the sorriest team to leading a team to winning a championship. Indeed, but they got to finish the job. They got to finish the job. Hacker just tweeted LeBron James. What the hell? Yo, what is going on? Son losing his mind. Unlock me, babe. We can make things right. What is happening? Yo, this person is wildin'. Said, should I leak the DMs of my wife saying the N-word? What is happening? Much love, King James. Oh, my God. This is just weird. Yeah, whoever hacked it is trying to get, they're definitely trying to see how much, get their 15 seconds of fame as much as they can. JC said, I got a text that said, congrats on winning this award. You text back, congrats on being blocked. Good answer. Bobby said, you're pretty sure DC might lose this one. Good teams with a good record like 10-1 don't always win against teams like 5-6 record like Arlington. I mean, certainly, you're certainly not wrong. There's a lot of times in which people, play down to the competition or overlook their opponent based on their record. But DC got to get their head out their ass. Their defense finally got to stop, and now it's on the offense job to find the end zone. Sierra said, you screenshot all of this, won't delete good deets. Oh, boy, Tamu goes down. He's going to be sacked, set up a second and, still going to be 2nd and long. Mr. GS2 said they done showed the cups from the beer snake, right? Matt Hardy being held hostage right now, at least his account is. Yo, that number 72 got to be he better get a call from an NFL team, bro. Barnes better get a call from an NFL team, bro. That brother is hustling. Oh, pass is going to get caught. Touchdown. DC with the score. What I told you, they needed to score before the end of the 3rd quarter. And indeed they do. Tamu with a strike to cut the deficit down to 1 score. Hello, Josh Hammond, 72-yard touchdown. Beautiful pass from Tamu. And DC is right back in this game. What a pass. Right from the slot on the goddamn slot cross. Just gets past the safety and goes into the end zone, 72 yards for the score. Wow, what a job, huh? And now, but their biggest fucking issue is converting on extra points. Do you go for 1? They're going to go for 2 again. I think Tamu should keep it himself. Hey, Arlington, that's a nice 17-point lead you guys had when you were winning 17-0. No way you guys blow this one, right? 2-point conversion coming. Tamu, he's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it into the end zone. It's in. Oh, there's Laundry on the field. Flag. They're going to move it for a 2-point conversion at the 1-yard line. Defensive pass interference. What they should do is just QB sneak this sumbitch right in. I don't know why the fuck they don't want to try to run it, dog. I know the run game hasn't been working all well and good, but when you 2 yards out, fucking run that football, man. 72 has been an absolute fucking menace. He's been a problem to deal with. But, hey, it's about time you start to tuck that doggone football, lower that shoulder pad, and see if you can get inside the end zone, dog. My God. Now they at the 1 yard line, 2-point conversion coming. I think that if I was them, I'd run the same. Oh, wow, they're going to line up in shotgun. They're going to line up in shotgun. They're going to run 47 again. This is the same play that led to a touchdown. They shouldn't have did that. I'd have ran the goddamn. Oh, well, did it work out in their favor? I think he's short. No, he gets in. He got in. And they cut the deficit down to 6 with 6 seconds remaining. Well, I'll be damned. Whoa, whoa. Did this jackass throw a slap? Did he try to slap somebody? They said the 2-point conversion is good. Did he slap somebody? They scored. He threw the ball. Ain't no way, bruh. You losing by 6 in a championship game. You're trying to build momentum. Ain't no way. Who'd they call it on? I'm trying to see the replay so I see who the fuck. Dude's a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're the best running back in the XFL. Why would you throw the football in front of the Yo. You're the best running back in the XFL. Legitimately, the best running back in the XFL. You scored both touchdowns up until this point, and then Hammond scores a touchdown here. You score on the 2-point conversion. You're in a championship game. You're trying to build momentum. You're trailing by 6 after you just scored the 2-point conversion. Why the fuck? With 15 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this championship game, would you throw the football at your opposition in frustration after you convert a 2-point conversion in a game that you're losing that is the championship game in front of the referees? In front of the referees. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? You see why I always talk about how people got their fucking emotions always get the best of them? And you wonder why certain players, despite how good they look on television, don't have jobs places? Are you kidding me? You gonna throw the football at your opposition when you trailing by 6 in a championship game? With the 4th quarter left to play and you the best player on your team? Are you dumb? Only one thing has to be said about that. Every time Abram Smith just so happens to walk into class, I made sure that Mr. Garrison, Mrs. Garrison would always reference him as,
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
This man's a nincompoop, bruh. Man's an absolute nincompoop, bruh. What are you doing? Oh, Lord, Perez better get rid of the football. Pass is going to get caught, and he's off to the races into the end zone. Touchdown at the end of the half because of this bonehead throwing the football at his opposition, and Arlington answers right back. One play. One play, 30-yard touchdown, and they lead by 12 again. Easy. Easy. That was easy. That was easy. Immediately finds his man, goes into the end zone like it's absolutely nothing. DC scores some of the time. Arlington scores all of the time. The kicker and Abrams, both fuck them. Stupid idiots. Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. That was easy. Henry put 10 on it. Said, okay, Chiseled just got done stroking for the 10th time today. Oh, Jesus Christ. And you seen some men in dark suits watching you through the blinds. I think they out to get me. The illegal XXX getting me. Hashtag escape the matrix. No. I hope they come and get you and stop you from all this excessive stroking, sir. Why do I need to know about this? You don't need to share this with me. But both the kicker, punter, whichever person utilizing they boot for the defenders, and Smith, Abram Smith, that is, they both need to be pelted with severed scrotums. Because what the fuck they doing, man? What the fuck they doing? Good God. They getting cooked out here. 1 point attempt coming to make this a 13-point game. Texas going to have a party if Arlington keeps this lead. Ain't that the truth? Oh, boy, they starting to freaking line up the beer snake. 1 point conversion is a failure. Oh, a man is down. Is he holding his knee? Oh, man's is in pain. I cannot believe these nincompoops. You see what happens when you're undisciplined? You see what happens when you undisciplined? Arlington gets down the field with absolute ease. It's a bad night for them. Marshall called for the police in Haiti. 15 minutes away from the conclusion of the XFL inaugural season since 2001 and also 2020 pandemic season that was shortened. Gotta be kidding me. Arlington about to win a chip before the Cowboys. Adrian Pafavon said, do I want to see your before and after photo from your surgery? Your head feels so much better. You can email me. Yeah, email it to me because I know you got that keloid removed. Yeah, feel free to email it to me. If Arlington holds on, they will win a championship indeed before the Cowboys do. Superstar Elizabeth Taylor, ain't that the woman who had the 8 husbands? No. There's only supposed to be one superior team in Texas. It's not supposed to be Arlington. It's not supposed to be Renegades. It's supposed to be them boys. We're supposed to talk about football in Dallas, Texas. Not San Antonio, not Arlington, not Houston. We're supposed to only talk about Dallas. But for whatever reason, the Arlington Renegade is looking better than them boys because we got Dick where we had Zeke, where we let him go. Tony Tupper Pollard, C.D. Lamb. Who else is on the team? I forget who else is on the team. Micah Parsons, Tank Lawrence, Trevon Diggs, Skip Bayless, Tony Romo on commentary, Troy Aikman on commentary, Michael Irvin as an analyst. We them boys, we gonna bounce back for the NFL season, and then Arlington is not gonna be the best Texas team anymore. Nobody gonna be able to stop us now. Fuck was that? What the hell just happened? What just happened? Somebody came up in here? Whole screen went black for a second. What happened? What just happened? Weird shit going on out here, bruh. Some weird shit going on out here, bruh. It's craziness. Whole screen just went black. Why y'all laughing? Something happened? Peyton Patuan said, you wonder if SpongeBob is watching the game. SpongeBob watching the game. Why would SpongeBob's not even real? Why would SpongeBob be watching the game? Good God. Obina said that you told me Arlington got it. Well, shit. It looking like Arlington got it right now. Right now. Jim Kipp said if they break the decades-long drought of a football team winning a championship in the state of Texas. I think the last one was at the Texas Longhorns, maybe. What was the last team that won a championship from Texas? Football team, that is. Obviously not high school because state championship, that doesn't count. But professional and or college football team, was it Texas? No, Mavericks plays basketball. Longhorns in 2006 at the Rose Bowl? Well, there it is. The Longhorns, that's the only one that I know in 2006. Because it was the 2005 season, but it was played on like January 6, 2006. I said January 6th, January 2nd. Some shit like that. Astros baseball. All right, let me finish this goddamn. Anybody else with the tea bag? Because obviously there's some fluid in there. Anybody else do the whole... to get the last second fluid off of there? Pause. But, Texas versus Nebraska. Anybody else do that shit? Pause. But Elijah said, yeah, it is an Ayo. You got to say pause. But James said, you drinking chamomile, you never do that. Always, because I figured there's a little bit of fluid that's in there, so you got to. It's a pause because it's a tea bag. So, yeah, it is a pause. So, you ain't wrong about that. Sir, what are you doing, sir? Get it together. You don't do the tea bag yourself. What's wrong with you? You're not wrong about that. You ain't wrong about that. There's a suspect element to that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You got to call the suspect siren for myself. You're not wrong.
Pull over. Pull over.
Got to call a spade a spade. Got to say when something's gay, it's gay. You ain't wrong about that. First down for the D.C. Defenders. They are across the 50-yard line. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But they are across the 50-yard line. And, of course, our drink of today is the Guatemalan rum. If anybody is accustomed to this Guatemalan rum, my primary cordial appointment had gone on a trip. And as a form of a thank you for pipe services, I had received this here Reserve Especial to, oh my God, the pass was tipped and intercepted. Jesus Christ. And he's still on his foot, avoiding tacklers, and is going to be returned inside the 25-yard line. Arlington is fucking cooking. Oh my God, Arlington is cooking. Hold on, wait a minute. I got to lift the glass so you see it getting poured on stream. Oh my God. Arlington is fucking cooking. That's the second DC turnover picked off by Arlington. Ricocheted right back into his hands. What a goddamn interception there. Tipped it to himself. Hell of a goddamn job here. My God. And, of course, he had the opportunity to make that play because what is his jersey number?
27.
27.
27.
Vanset. What an amazing play. Hoodie Game and put two on. Say, hey, yo, Chiseled, you just hit 100 subs on Kick. Climbing. Hey, we love to see that. Congratulations. Cheers to you. Henry, put 10 on it. Said, sup, Chiseled. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Got your moms deported in Mexico with no luggage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The start of this message is wild. You said, happy Mother's Day, everybody. You got your moms deported in Mexico. Sir, with no luggage, you need to relax. Your dad is in the basement. Your brother getting treatment from Dirk Diggler. Whoa, wait, Dirk Diggler? What? Unc is getting his junk in the trunk. Man, cream the fuck up. Hashtag nuts. Sir. Nah, you need to be dealt with. Brother said, Happy Mother's Day. My mother's getting deported. You need the blade of Captain Levi revealed onto your appendage, sir. You must be castrated by your family members. You need to be dealt with. What is the deal with this man? What's the deal with this man? What's your deal, man? Good Lord. Get it together. Damn, Rudy keeps saying pumping and dumping all day. King Vine said the stream is wild. You're not wrong about that. Something wrong with that, brother. Good Lord, the Renegades have not been stopped on third down damn near all day. 9 of 11. And finally, they get a stop to force a field goal. But now it makes you wonder if Arlington even wants to kick the field goal here to go up by 15. Why not go for it on 4th and 1? They've not stopped you really all day. This is only the third time out of 12 times that they got the stop. Why not go for the QB sneak here? You're 1 yard short. Oh, no, they got the first down. That's a bad spot. Well, I'll be damned. They got the first down anyway. That's 10 of 12. I thought they got stopped. I guess not. Here's Luis Perez. Dump it off. He decides not to. He had a touchdown if he just dumped it off and looked towards his right. He had a touchdown if he just dumped it off towards his right. Good God. Bobby said, you think it might be 35-20 if he makes it on this one, but it turns out they didn't decide to go for it. And remember, it's still a running clock. It's still a running clock. Good God. Well, they had to call timeout. That's incredible. Perez showing Heathrow wearing 12 for a reason. There are some great 12s.
Are you talking about the police?
Oh, would you stop it? Yan Burglar said, well, if I could see my bar manager's thumb. Wait, your bar manager's thong with the camel toe through her leggings at work today. What the hell's going on? Some pulled up to work creeping. Mans was at work like this immediately. He walked in to start his shift. He was doing the Charlemagne. This was you all day. You looking at your manager. You supposed to be doing bartending activities. You're not even looking. I could see your pussy. I mean, you said what kind of drink did you want? You wanted an old fashioned? That ain't no problem. Cameo looking fat, fat punani. Oh my God. Oh, wait. So you said you wanted what? Old fashioned? I got you. Long Island iced tea. I could tell you something long that could go. I'll put some ice on it, and I could show you something long that could be a little bit of tea. Oh, actually, yeah, this is what you wanted, right? God damn. That was you all day, huh? That was you all day. This man nasty. Get it together, brother. Do your job. Staring at camel toes. Nasty bitch. What's that mean? You's a freaky ass frog. Young Rebel, put 1 on it. You freaky frog. 3rd and 12 here for the Renegades. Oh, my God. Here comes the pressure. He launches it to the end zone. Pass is going to be broken up. What are you talking shit for? You're losing by 12. What are you talking shit for? You're losing by 12. I don't understand. You losing by 12 and you trying to freaking make all kinds of noise. Yeah. Don't talk no shit. You losing by 12. Take your dumb ass back to the huddle, pussy. Kiara said, I was doing my job. Hamburglar said he was doing his job. He's getting wild out here. There's the field goal through the uprights. 15-point lead. 2-possession game still remains. Bobby said losing teams don't celebrate. Never. At any point. If you lose, don't get me wrong. If you're somebody who talks shit, period, and this just what you're going to do, like, for example, Pat Beverly, whether you winning by 40, losing by 40, up by 6, down by 6, up by 20, down by 20, up by 1, down by 1, tie game, Patrick Beverly gonna talk shit, period. People like that, if that's just what you do, But if you losing in a championship game, we really got to look at the context of things. Regular season, you still want to talk shit because you got to break up? All right. Championship game, you down by 12, I can't get in nobody's face. You want to know why? Because I can mess around and get a fucking penalty for taunting. Shit's stupid. Sam Soto said talking trash while leading and talking trash while tied is different. Michael Jordan, you ain't wrong about that. It's easy when you up by 6. Talk trash when the game is 0-0, or talk trash when you losing by 15. It's ridiculous. Field goal is good, 35-20. Does anybody have any faith in DC to pull a comeback? Sam Soto said, but talking while losing is crazy. I mean, you're not wrong. I've had moments, whether when I was playing in college or when I was playing in high school, there was a lot of times in which motherfuckers would talk shit and they would be losing games. I'll never forget, like, if I go to a park, I haven't played ball in a park in some years. But actually, no, probably a couple of years. Yeah, I think exactly a couple of years. But I have seen moments where legitimately you could be losing, like game 16. It could be 14-8. Motherfuckers will be chirping, yapping, trying to get people out of their game. It could be a strategic method to try to throw somebody off their game. But there comes a point where it's like, yo, you don't ever stop running your mouth. Like, yo, you losing. You about to be off the court. You trying to antagonize somebody so you could get into a physical altercation? Like, what's going on here? It's wild. Jabbar said, is there a food that I won't eat? A food that I won't eat? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I honestly, I could not tell you. If there's a particular food, nothing comes to mind. I've eaten maybe chitlins. I don't think I want to. I've never eaten chitlins. Maybe not that. Cow foot. Maybe not cow foot. You would have to tell me what the food is, and then I'd say, all right, I'm not necessarily interested in that kind of stuff or whatever. But, you know, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't. Like any sort of, like, cow balls or some shit like that, I'm not interested in any of that stuff. Rat, I'm not eating no rat. Dog, cat, I'm not interested in that. Unless, pause. I'm not interested in any rat, dog, cat, not interested in that. Pause. But I don't know. Young 3 said, if I can give the rating of 1 to 10, what are my thoughts on the XFL season? What would it be? Okay, so if I had to give a rating of 1 through 10 for the XFL season, I would say a 6, slightly above average, but they didn't have anything during the season that really set them apart from other previous seasons or the USFL. They need something. Oh, what a shot! Oh, he dropped the ball! He dropped the ball! Oh my God! Oh my God! He's been catching touchdowns all season long. A fucking strike from Tamu, and he dropped the touchdown to cut the deficit. He had 5 40-plus yard touchdowns in the XFL this season, the most in the league, and he just dropped it. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Wow. Wow. You got to be kidding me. That's a touchdown. Adrian Patuan said, oh, you sent me the emails, but the photos could be kind of gross. What happened to his hands? What happened to his hands? Good God. What is going on? It's getting ridiculous. Pass sales incomplete. It's fixing to be 4th and long. Okay, so Adrian, I just got the photos. You said post-op surgery, remove growth. What good? Whoa, wait a minute. What the? They took this off the back. What? Shut the front door. What? Oh my God. That was on the back of your head? Oh my God, brother. Jesus. I'm happy they got it removed. Oh my Lord. Hey, bro. Kudos to you for getting that removed and having the perseverance, or I should even say the confidence to share that, brother. Good Lord, man. That's a big ass keloid. Golly. Damn. Yeah, it was a keloid that he had on the back of his head. If he would like you guys to see it, I can show you guys the photo, but that's not my call to do that. If Adrian, if you would want me to share it with the individuals, then I can share it. But my God, wow. Removed off the back of his head. Good Lord, man. I'm glad that you all right, man. Golly. Braylon put 2 on, said chop his hands off. He doesn't deserve, fam. Their hands just for decoration, bruh. How do you drop that? How do you drop it? It's right there for you, and you led the league in those particular kinds of plays. You can't fold in moments like that. Your team needs you. And their failure to score here puts them in a situation where, because their defense has not got stops all day, Arlington not only can completely milk the doggone clock, they can mess around and put on another score and pretty much put this game on ice. JJ said DC was favored by 8.5 at the beginning of the game, and now it's Arlington favored by 9.5. How to turn tables. Ain't that the truth? Good Lord, bro. How does that happen? How on earth does that happen? You got to be kidding me, man. They showing Little Caesar because they're getting cut, destroyed. Adrian Pafava said, go ahead. I want people to know that they can get help, and this issue is solvable. I'm glad I got it done. Good God. Okay, so if you guys want to see it, all right, let me. For the keloids. Okay, so this here, let me put up the brightness. This here was the keloid that was removed from the back of Adrian's head. You may believe, all right, perhaps this is just a potato. No, it is not a potato. This was removed from the back of Adrian's head. This is what the other side of it looked like. I believe that was the surgeon or nurse practitioner, whatever the case may be, who aided in said surgery. That was the back of it. This right here is the back of Adrian's head. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see. That's the back of Adrian's head here, of where the keloid had sat at the back of Adrian's head. And I believe that is the flesh that is there at the back, at the base of his the head that is there. And then last but not least, this is what the recovery process, I believe, has looked like. So huge keloid on the back of his head that had gotten removed, and now he is having a speedy recovery. But keloiding, you don't have to live life with a big ass fucking keloid like that on the back of your head. So kudos to Adrian getting said keloid removed and getting that taken care of. You did send me the link that I still have right in front of me for operation or something of that nature, because I myself and my brother both have very miniature keloids in the back of the head. But given that there could be a fear of exponential growth, because mine are incredibly small, like it's fucking very small, like ingrown hairs. But despite the fact you don't want to have it a situation where in which it grows incredibly doggone large. So with that being the case, congratulations to Adrian making sure that he got himself, in the right spot. So claps in the chat for Adrian getting that sumbitch removed and now living a life that doesn't have that on the back of his doggone head, man. But look at Luis Perez's career. 7 games in the AAF, then 2 games in the XFL in 2020. played in the spring league, and then he started 6 games in the USFL, and then bam, back to the XFL this year, and now he's on the verge of winning himself a championship. You talk about ultimate journeyman making moves. King Vine said your great-grandfather had one on his head and never had it removed. Yeah, tempers are about to start flaring now. But yeah, Adrian, well, I'm happy for you. We're happy for you. We're glad that you're in good health. You got it removed. You got it taken care of. Because a lot of times, we'll neglect our health. We'll just say, well, it's not bothering me. I'll just be able to navigate through life. But you want to get your life back, man. You want to live your life on your terms. So kudos to you going and getting that stuff taken care of, man. Under 7 minutes remain here at the 29-yard line. First down for Arlington. They're going to run the football here. They're going to pick up about 5. And clock is still moving. DC, it'd be foolish for them to use their timeouts now, so they're just at the mercy. Bob Stoops winning a national championship in 2000 with the Oklahoma Sooners, on the verge of possibly getting himself an XFL championship 23 years later. Perez's NFL practice squad, ain't that the truth? He's probably not going to suit up on Sundays, but he could at least make it onto a roster if he, performs well in training camp, if he gets an invite, of course. But you got to consider the fact that he's played lights out these last couple of weeks, but he's been around for a reason because he hasn't been necessarily consistent in these different spring leagues. I think he just so happened to hit his stride at the tail end of the season with Arlington. Good God. Whew, boy. We should be pushing under 6 minutes now. Yeah, it seemed like it's almost that time. It's almost that time for DC. 3rd and 5. They need to get the stop here. Wait, what the hell just happened? Arlington called timeout? I'm shocked. Arlington decided to go and call themselves their timeout. That's wild. Stoops calls a timeout here. I don't know why they called the timeout. You should have already had a play set up, but you're up by 15. You got leverage. You want to use a timeout? Feel free to use a timeout if you want. DC was the best team all year just to get blown out in the championship. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? If that don't tell you any given Sunday, I don't know what does. That is absolutely ludicrous, bro. That is absolutely ludicrous. How are you 10-1? You get your ass kicked to a sub 500 team that's 5-6. I really wish I knew. And here's what's crazy. Arlington legitimately, and this is the beautiful thing about football, the best team doesn't always win. The best team on that day, more often than not, messes around and wins. Arlington, the last game of the season, had to win, and they were into the playoffs. And if they lost and the Brahmas won, the Brahmas would take their spot. Arlington fucking lost. But the Brahmas missed a game-winning field goal to go to the playoffs. Had the Brahmas made the game-winning field goal, they would be in the playoffs. But they missed. Arlington should not be here. But last week against Houston, Arlington played their best game of the season. And what do they do this week? The best game of their season. This is what I love about football. Because in basketball, damn near every time in a series, the better team will win because you got to play best out of 7. So even if you had a better regular season, that series, the better team will win because of matchups, tenacity, aggressiveness, matchups, whatever the case may be, that team can mess around and win. Football, because it's a one-and-done situation, All it takes is you playing your best game, period, and boom, you win. You could be a winless team that somehow, well, not winless, but wackest team in the playoffs. All it takes is you having your best performance, and guess what? Game done. You winning. Other team going home. Shit's crazy. Ultimate said single elimination playoffs is so much more fun. I agree, because you put so much pressure on motherfuckers. You can't be like, all right, yo, I'll let it rock. I'll get it next game. No. There is no next game. Next game is next year. You better be on your shit. Another first down, because DC's defense has not shown up. Arlington's probably not going to give the football back. Because if you take a look at the time on the clock and the spacing of the downs, Arlington low-key can run the entire clock out and not have an issue. All they have to do is just not go out of bounds. Oh, Lord, they got a flag for face mask. Face mask on the defense, another automatic first down. Oh, Noah's in the building. Am I from Italy? No, I am not. Sierra said, love how you yawn and keep talking like nothing happened. You just move forward. Like DC undefeated in their division, 9-1 on the season, and then they absolutely get cooked, bruh. That's wild, bruh. That is wild, bruh. Incredible. David Nugent said, it's the reason why soccer is a top sport internationally and football is on top in the U.S. because it's all one and done. Correct. You can't afford to lose. Like, that's what I love about the World Cup. In the group stage, you really only get one opportunity. But in soccer, because scoring is so dime a dozen, you're in a situation where it's so incredibly difficult to score. You're now in a hysteria situation because if you lost one game, you tied another game, you must win. You must. You got to be ultra aggressive. Those games is crazy. So in football, it's the same shit. You can't afford to have a bad game. There's too much pressure on motherfuckers. Basketball, hell, hockey really, if they made a single game elimination, hockey might fuck around and challenge the NFL. Oh my God, they fumbled. They fumbled the football, and DC got the ball back with 2 minutes left to play. Oh my God, Arlington fumbled the football, and DC got a chance. Now, if A.J. McCarron was coming off the sideline, I would feel confident for DC. That is the first turnover for the Renegades all day. Perez could not get the snap, and it's recovered by DC, and they get the football back. But there's 2 minutes left to play. They're trailing by 15. They're going to need a touchdown immediately, then convert on the extra point, or I should say the 4th and 15 to get the ball back, and then followed by another score. They can make things interesting right now, but they must score. I can't believe that man dropped the touchdown on the drive before. He got to make up for it. Hey, listen, we saw in week 1, Arlington came back from 15 down in a minute and a half. It's been done this season. Game ain't done. LFL was one weird league. Ain't that the truth? David said, you know why they need the playoffs to be a series? More money to be able to sell tickets to multiple games versus just one, correct? And you try to make it a situation where you have, it's a extended game to try to add excitement, but I completely agree with you 110%. Why I got to play the same motherfuckers, the best 4 out of 7, in order to determine, who's the better team? I think that's foolish. You could easily just do a 3-game series between two teams. Could easily do a 3-game series, and it does not change whatsoever what happens. So you're certainly not wrong. You're literally watching the exact same game, but you have to pay numerous different price points. You're certainly not wrong. When I took my father to the Knicks and Heat game, and I told him how much it costs for food and everything, he's like, yo, that's crazy. They trying to extort, money out of people. I'm like, you're damn right. That's the business. But here's the thing. You'll never find yourself in a position where there'll be more sellers than buyers. There'll always be more buyers than sellers. And as long as people are willing to buy, you might as well keep the same method. People who complain about capitalism all day don't recognize, hey, man, listen, one way or another, it's either you're going to work along with it or make the game work for you, or you just complain about it and then watch life pass you by. So better to be on the better side of things. And then when change ultimately happens, you're in a much better place than to sit there complain about some shit and then mess around and get work. 4th and 1 said, we need a new Midnight Club dub edition. Well, tell you the truth, I had the game. I think I played it one time. Need for Speed, Midnight Club, all those different things. I never had a chance to really get into it. Mac Duffness said, in my opinion, do I think the NBA playoff series should be changed? Like the mob, second round goes to 5 games while the other ones go to 7. I think the NBA finals should be a 7-game series. And I think first round should be 2 out of 3. Actually, tell you the truth, low key, I would have first round as a no. I think just in the interest of fairness, no. I think if they made it more interesting, fuck it, 1-game elimination. 1-game elimination, and then the next series for the second round, 2 out of 3. For the second round, and then the conference finals, make it 3 out of 5, and then the NBA finals 4 out of 7. Fuck it, I said what I said. Fuck that. 2 minutes. Wait, how is it still 2 minutes? I'm confused. Oh, they must have gave him a bit more time. Arlington has no timeouts. DC has 2 timeouts, but they're trailing by 15. They need to score. They need to score. 1:57 on the clock. See, I knew it wasn't just 2 minutes. I'm like, why the fuck what's going on with the clock? Here we go. Payton said, well, the other thing is that you wanted to ensure that the best teams have the higher chance of becoming champion. Correct. It's not just the selling the tickets as well. You want to make sure that it's, hey, you've been the best all year. Here's your opportunity to really prove it. And more often than not, they do mess around and prove it, but you never know. Second and 7. Tamu in shotgun. He's going to probably take a shot over the middle. Pass is going to be caught. Very good catch to the 45. They better hustle to the line. Blair's hands actually work this time. They would have to score, go for 3, then go for it on 4th down. No. They wouldn't have to go for 3. They're trailing by 15. They can go for 2 both times and still take the lead. He's not going to have the first down, but then they're going to get to the 41. Clock is still moving. I said get to the 41. They got to the fucking 49, 48. They used the timeout. Gonna call a timeout here. Oh, Eric said, I love your playoff format, but tweak the play-in tournament. Let the first 2 rounds be playoffs and work your way from there, as you said. Okay. Payne said it's less likely in the NBA, but you see what happens in football. Put 1-game elimination in hockey and baseball. Hell is breaking loose. That is true. You can mess around and be like, it'd be like what happened to the Bruins, right? Who had the greatest regular season of all time. And these motherfuckers got eliminated in the first round? Tamu better take a shot. Now's the time to take a shot. Get rid of the football. He got his man, takes the first down. Did they get any flag for roughing the passer? No, they did not. 1:34 on the clock, trailing by 15 still. Tamu took a huge fucking shot. That man limping. Or at least should say he's winded. He did get hit. They're at the 41 now. 1:34 on the clock here. They need a touchdown, 2 of them, and 2-point conversions in order to get into this game. Tamu, he's going to play action, or I should say pump fake. He's got his man. Oh, wow. Broken tackle, staying alive, and he's going to be dead. Why did he not go out of bounds? Why would he not go out of bounds? Smith is kind of stupid, bro. He threw the football in front of me. Yeah, just clock the football. Clock the football. Smith is kind of stupid, bro. Smith is really kind of stupid, bro. You just cost your team not only an additional 6 seconds, you also cost them a down because your dumb ass didn't go out of bounds. You broke 2 tackles. That's all well and good. Get out of bounds. Right there. Run out of bounds. What are you lowering the shoulder for? Run out of bounds. This dude is the best running back in the XFL, but this man's football IQ is on 0, bro. How the fuck? Why would you lower the shoulder? It's his fault that they had a shortened kickoff and then the kicker fucking fucked the shit up and then they scored in 1 play. But my heavens. Oh, great play. Touchdown. Touchdown. This ain't over. It ain't over yet, not by a long shot. If I'm them right here, I'm going for 1. You got to get the surefire thing. You're trailing by 9 here. Go for 1. Don't go for 3. Go for 1 right now. Go for 1 so you have a little bit of leverage. Go for 1. Big touchdown there from DC. Game not over yet, not by a long shot. Go for 1. Don't do this 2-point shit. Don't do the 2-point shit. Don't do the 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're going for the 2-point. Keep it, Tamu. Just run, Tamu. Just run, Tamu. Back in the end zone. Out of bounds. Just keep the fucking football and run. All season long, they've been able to succeed with Tamu keeping the football and running. Why the fuck does he keep throwing on the goddamn conversion, bruh? Keep the offense on the field. Go for it on the 4th and 15, and that's the game right here. The 4th and 12, that's the game right here. They're going to have to convert. No, 4th and 15, I believe, not 4th and 12. Just fucking run, stupid. Taz said they're going to have to go for 3 if they get the TD. Exactly. If they just went for 1, you go for 1, you put yourself in a situation where the 2 would be for the tie or the 3 would be for the win. Don't put the pressure on yourself on the first touchdown. It's ridiculous, man. Stupid. I don't understand. I understand the 2-point conversion has been the highest % of conversion all of the season long, but fam, take the 1. If they just scored on 1-point conversions, you know this is a 6-point game? Each of their touchdowns, they scored a total of 4 touchdowns today? 5? All it takes, yeah, I think it was 4 touchdowns today. 4 by 6 would bring them to what? 24? Yeah, they scored on 4 touchdowns today. If they just did 1-point conversions all the entire time, they're probably sitting at what? 7-point game, and then they'd have a chance for the win. Oh, pass is ricocheted and intercepted. Game done. This man is going to return it. Just go down. Game done. Arlington wins the championship. It's about to be over. All they got to do is run the clock out. Arlington's going to win the championship. Fucking nincompoops. Fucking nincompoops. 2 kneel downs, this game is over. Yoink. DC didn't want the game. They did it to themselves. Fucking idiots, man. They should be ashamed of themselves, really. Put their motherfucking heads back down. Put their motherfucking heads back down. Donnie said to take the L out of love, this game is over, brother. Man's rushed the pass, too. He rushed the pass, too. What is he doing? Gotta be kidding me, bro. Because today, it's sunny days. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Storms will come. This we know for sure. This we know for sure. Can you stand the rain? Look at that fat bitch, number 6 on DC. Son trying to lower his shoulder and run into a motherfucker like his squad ain't just lose. Bob Stoops, 23 seasons apart, is going to win yet another championship. Years ago, it was with Oklahoma. This time around, it is with the Arlington Renegades. And a squad that's 6-6. Wasn't even supposed to be in the playoffs, but a missed field goal punched their ticket in at the conclusion of Week 10. They dominated Houston last week. And here they are on the way to hoisting up the Danny Garcia, Dwayne Johnson Championship Trophy as your 2023 Arlington Renegade XFL champions of the region. I can't really say of the world. Oh, they're looking to put the Gatorade. Oh, they got the water on Stoops. They done dumped the water on Stoops. They done dumped the goddamn Gatorade or the water, ice water on Stoops. And guess who's about to be a champion? Where's my ring? A ring. All right, INO done said Perez is better than Brady. Let's not do that. Let's not be stupid. Dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Don't be stupid. Come on now. Yeah, that one in particular ain't working. It is what it is. But there's the final kneel down, and the Arlington Renegades, 6-6, get the job done, take down the DC Defenders, and they are your inaugural XFL champions. Look at the face of all the goddamn defenders. Dudes look like clowns out there. The hell were they doing? Looking like clowns out there. They failed. They failed. They failed. Nicholas said, DC, put your motherfucking heads back down. You ain't wrong about that. It's over. You lose. You lose. Get your lemons out. Get your lemons out. Get your lemons out in the comment section because tonight.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
It's over.
It's over. You lose.
You lose. You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose.
Because your season was nothing but a
failure.
I said your season was nothing but a
failure.
Once more, your season was nothing but a
failure.
Because for the DC Defenders, they would take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. but their ride would be short-lived because they've arrived at Elimination Station and they go somewhere different. For their failures of holding on to the number 1 seed in all of the XFL and performing on the championship day. Their failures of taking their receipt to the sperm bank and getting their comeback. Their failures of actually holding up the Vegas odds of being 8.5-point favorites. Consider their names written down in the what? The Death Note. Consider their names written down the Death Note because their dreams of hoisting up the XFL Danny Garcia, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Championship, their dreams of holding their position as the number 1 team in the XFL at the summit, the precipice, the top of the food chain of the league, their failures of taking down the Arlington Renegades and relegating a team that ends at 500 as a below 500 team, you have been absolutely deleted. Because tonight, what are the Renegades feeding the defenders?
Fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales,
Fresh hot ales. That's what's for dinner, pussy. Fresh hot ales. You lose. You lose. So, to the Arlington Renegades, one last time. Congratulations on a average season, but an exponentially amazing postseason. You have claimed yourself as not only the Southern Division champions, but also the XFL champions. Cheers to the Arlington Renegades, the first Texas football team to be a champion since the Longhorns in 2006. Cheers to you. Let's go, Arlington. Texas gets a W. Amazing victory. Congratulations. Cheers to you. Arlington wins the championship on ESPN. They've won the championship, huh? How cool is that? Boy, what the she hella wide in that fit, dog. She taking up all kinds of space. She in shape too. You talk about the greatest divorcee relationship, probably publicly, that's out there. Imagine you divorce your wife divorce you, and y'all on some, yo, we gonna stay business partners. They legit see each other all day like, man, we used to fuck. Like, that's interesting. I don't want to be like, childish about it, but ain't that wild? Like, I think The Rock's trainer is her new husband, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Like, that's a wild dynamic. Like, we were married, we got a kid together, but we still gonna do business. We got a divorce, and then guess what? My new husband and y'all about to be cool friends. Ain't no way. They got to be swingers. They done gave it to Bob Stoops. Oh, The Rock. And you know what's funny? The Rock, on opening day, he was wearing the Renegades jersey. And what do you know? They're the ones who end up winning it all. How cool is that, huh? They got to hoist up that doggone trophy. It don't matter what league it is. A championship is a championship. A championship is a championship. Congratulations to the Renegades. They didn't ask The Rock nothing. the script. Classic Man said, Herberto put 5 and said, Renegades! Indeed, they did get the W. Classic Man Q said, I wonder what SpongeBob has to think about it. Man, shit. I don't know what SpongeBob has to think about it, but I know right now, out in Texas, there's only one team that is superior. Hey, let me tell you something. I cannot believe that the Arlington Renegade got the dub. It's supposed to be the Cowboys that restore order to Texas football team. It's not supposed to just be high school team. It's not supposed to just be college team. It's supposed to be the Dallas Cowboys winning for the professional football teams of Texas. But now we have Arlington winning. I don't understand. We supposed to be them boys. We got that Tony top of Pollard. CD Land. We supposed to have Micah Parsons, Tank Lawrence, Trevon Diggs, Vander S. We them boys. We're not supposed to be slowed down. We're going to take care of the job, and we're going to bring a championship back to Dallas, too. Texas is going to have 2 football champions, and that's all I got to say about that, because nobody going to stop us now from getting to 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings. We them boys. What's going on? It's weird. Or The Rock put on a hat. Oh boy, this man, Rock giving out an MVP trophy. This man, The Rock is hype. Luis Perez. Oh man, son is the MVP. Give him the trophy. Did he get a trophy? Did he get a trophy? What's the trophy? Where's the trophy? Oh, there's a trophy. Oh, son got a Mini X. They gave him a Mini X. Okay. It's an interesting looking trophy. They could have. Well, shout out to Luis Perez. He got the job done. Let me put up The Rock. Good for the look at this man. It's rigged from the beginning. Let me pull it up. Oh, God damn it. This one is I can't use this photo. Oh, I can't use that photo either. Son of a bitch. Come on. There got to be some. I need a JPEG photo. I can't use that one either. CNN, come on. Come through. I need a. All right. I got a JPEG photo. Beautiful. Okay. It was part of the script, ladies and gentlemen. This was part of the script from the beginning of the season. Because on kickoff weekend, what jersey was The Rock wearing? You guessed right. He was wearing a Renegade jersey. From the beginning of the season, The Rock was wearing a Renegade jersey. It was a scheme from the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen. The Rock was wearing a Renegade jersey from the very beginning. And lo and behold, it is indeed the Renegades who walk out XFL champions 35-26. Victory for Arlington. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. Yes. Magnificent. Yeah, it's a hell of a conspiracy theory. Personally, I don't believe that it was indeed rigged, but it is what it is. People are going to run with their doggone narrative one way or another. But nevertheless, ooh, Haley Bailey, hello. How are you? But congratulations to the Arlington Renegades. I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. We're going to be live for Game 7 tomorrow. But until then, I shall catch you guys on the flip. Eddie, take us up out of here I'm about to go and get myself some motherfucking sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.